Good evening, everybody. How's it going? It's a little early, but that's fine. Let's just get going. Boom, we're in. A couple minutes early. Maybe we can get an extra jump in tonight. Grant, first, third time in a row. That might be a new record. What's going on, Hovenala and Brahms? I was creeping on Maddie before stream. My wife was like, man, Hovenala is really giving Maddie a hard time about his sleep schedule. I was like, yeah, it's normal. I was there when he said he was a night owl, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. It's not easy being a night owl and have children and cats. I don't know why that matters, but thanks for the coffee and the pink. I already took my inaugural sip, but we'll go with another one. A little ASMR squeak for you. That's free, by the way. So we're at 41%. And you know what's funny? I told you Twitch was going to mute my VOD because of the stupid music in that race. And they did. It was muted. So I'm not going to publish the VOD. But YouTube didn't care. I mean, it's marked copyright, but that's normal. But it's not even blocked. I didn't have to do anything. This is too confusing. I'm glad it's not my job to decide copyright law. It's very confusing. Okay. I believe we are at unique jump 23. Yeah, we have to go. We gotta go back. Is that... Hey, Stacy, hello. Is that caffeinated coffee? It is. It's Cafe Bustelo, instant espresso. It's easier to throw that together before stream than brewing actual coffee. So I don't think I've ever had brewed coffee on stream. It used to be like bourbon, and that never ended up well. So I don't drink on stream anymore. So now it's just instant Cafe Bustelo. How you doing, Stacy? Oh man, today I see you and I think about the weather, and today it was like 92, but with the humidity it was like feels like 99. And I'm like, I did not go out today. I didn't go outside at all. And my daughter went in the pool, and Granddaddy texted me. She's like, the pool is 90 degrees Fahrenheit. You can convert that if you need to. My day was awful. Pretty much. It was fine until it wasn't. But that's just normal anymore. Dealing with a child who acts like she's on a sugar high. Yeah, I don't know if I would know the difference. My daughter never stops doing gymnastics. Even, after gymnastics, she'll still do gymnastics. It's always cartwheels, and now she has this thing where she lays on the couch upside down. Like her head is on the floor, her back is on the seat cushion, and then her legs go up over the back, and then she flips backwards, and then she does it in reverse. Then she flips back up onto the cushion, and she does that. The one night, it was like, I think it was bedtime or something, and Granddaddy's like, all right, do 10, just to like give her an ending point. And or maybe it was before her shower. I don't know. She ended up doing 20 these back flips and back up again. And she just kept going. So I don't know if I would notice if she had sugar or not. Like, we don't typically have a lot of sweets and stuff. Like, she used to get it mostly from school. And like, I know I've complained about that. She always brought home garbage from school. Now that she's not in preschool, she only gets a lollipop from gymnastics class. You bet her cholesterol is good. Yeah, I don't know. It should be. I'm on my third or fourth day of taking the psyllium husk fiber. Feeling pretty good. I like it. I'm doing it. I'm taking it slow. But no, as far as the coffee keeping me up, Grant, I'm up for another couple of hours after stream, and it's only it's like three grams of instant coffee to 360 grams of water, and then I slap in an ice cube. Any movements? Honestly, I think there are fewer, is what I'm noticing. There are fewer, but consistency-wise, I'm satisfied. So fewer but bigger. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say they're bigger. I don't know. I don't typically measure them. I guess I could get one of those fishing measuring tool. You know, like when you catch a fish, you got to make sure it's big enough, or you got to throw it back. I guess I could invest in one. Or you know what? This is brilliant, and don't steal this. Don't steal this. What if the toilet had a ruler, you know, going down the pipe there, you know? That would give you a pretty good idea, I would say. Don't steal it, though. I'm going to market that to, I don't know, whoever makes toilets, Kohler. But yeah, the caffeine doesn't really affect me. I used to hang out at a diner for like an entire day and drink coffee the whole time, go home and go to bed. Like caffeine never really had an effect on me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't have like an addictive type of body chemistry. Like I can do something and then stop and never do it again and be totally fine. Like drinking alcohol. I've gone like an entire year not having a drink, and then I can have a drink like every night for like, you know, a week or so, and then nothing for like months. Like it doesn't matter. So maybe that has something to do with it. Like that with crack, just like once or twice a year. Hey, you know, you do you. I can't say I've ever experienced that, but I'm sure it's amazing. Probably helps when you're writing those songs, I would think. It's like, what would a crackhead do? I know, they would love leaded cookware. Yeah. I think it's working. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. What would a crackhead do? Speaking of crackheads, how you feeling? You said your back was hurting or something. I was creeping on stream and a little bit here and there, but I was not in the mood today. It's one of those days I just wanted to be over. Oh, man. So, like I said, we're just going to do some jumps here. We're at 41%. It's hilarious. 41%. Is there a thing for, like, missions completed? Because it's probably, like, 7. And we're at 41%. You think you have diarrhea? I mean, it's something that, you know, I think you either know or you don't. Unless you haven't checked. Stomach is acting up. You do? That's the worst. And I know that was my life for decades, honestly. Before I discovered eating gluten-free, I had to plan my day around eating because I knew it was not going to work out. Once I went gluten-free, I was like, this is amazing. Is this what normal people live like? It was crazy. Like, you have no idea how good you have it if you don't have half of the problems I do. A couple of days without much pain. You sure it's not like shingles or something like that? Because I had shingles once and I thought I pulled a back muscle. I went to help my mom. She was going to move out of an apartment. And I was like, I don't know if I can help. I think I hurt my back. But I was like, I'll see what I can do. And the weird thing was it was only on one side. And it kind of came around to the front. And I didn't have the rash though. I didn't really have a rash. If I did, it was very, very minimal. But it followed the nerve from my back all the way to the front. And it stopped in the middle. It was the craziest thing. But my muscles were fine. It was not a muscle. I didn't really get a rash though. I know it was shingles because I had just gotten over food poisoning from Subway. And so my immune system took a huge hit. And it was right after that, boom, shingles. Do not recommend. Very painful and confusing. It took me until it was almost over to figure out like what it was. But yeah, food poisoning. Speaking of food poisoning, not really, but yeah, I saw the boar's head recall. We don't really eat lunch meat, so I'm not worried about it, but man, that's going to suck for a lot of people that don't have access to regular news updates. Oh, can you imagine that? Getting listeria? Boar's Head has a listeria recall, and apparently it's getting bigger and bigger. They're recalling a lot of stuff. So if you eat lunch meat and it's Boar's Head, yeah, I saw you had it in Discord. Boar's Head is expensive anyway. Yeah, but it's good. Like bad lunch meat is bad. I don't know. Yeah, lunch meat. I don't know how to say it in Spanish. Pig ears? Like thin sliced, salty, processed meat products that you buy at a deli counter. Ham, salami, bologna, pig's ears. You talking about ham? Oh, ham, it can be a lunch meat, yeah. Like, cooked ham, Black Forest ham, baked ham. You ate that? Really? Is it boar's head? I hope not. I really hope it's not, because if it is, you better go check. And then check that recall. It's not a joke. You do not want listeria. Especially if you're already having problems. I'll wait. Go check now. Not even joking. Thin sliced ham in a packet? I guess they could sell pre-sliced. I don't know. I can't tell you the last time I went to a deli counter. I don't know what's available. Sometimes they have like a separate refrigerated section where there's like pre-sliced, pre-packaged stuff. But I know the recall was getting added onto, so it wouldn't hurt to go check that out. I used to get in a packet. It was Land of Frost, I think. That's what I used to get when I lived up in Minnesota. Oh, how fun. I lived in Minnesota. Yeah, Brahms has a link to it. We have anybody here from Minnesota? Oofda. Bar S. Your older brother just moved to Rochester, Minnesota. Oh, nice. I think there's a nice medical center there. From Colorado? Okay. Yeah, Colorado's expensive. We visited Colorado when we lived in California because we were like, wow, California is really expensive. And then we went to check out Colorado. And we're like, wow, Colorado is also, yeah, Mayo. Yep. That's where Mayo is made, Rochester, Minnesota. What's going on, Amos? Good morning. We're just getting started here. Talking about the Boar's Head recall. Cost of living is way better where he lives. Been having headaches. Woke up with one too. Yeah, I've been thinking, like, I really should probably get this radon fan fixed. I know all about the headaches, man. I'm sorry. Just stop by to say hi. Yeah, if you're not feeling it, get some, take some rest. Because, well, for you, though, it's already Friday. Do you have to work today? Are you going to take an easy day? Can you work from home? I don't know. Yeah, I lived in what I was talking about. I still couldn't think of the name. It's not a townhouse or whatever. Whatever I lived in, it was fairly inexpensive. But it was nice. I didn't live in Rochester, though. I lived in East Grand Forks because I went to University of North Dakota. So I drove across the river every day. I was like 2 hours or so from Winnipeg. So it got a little chilly up there. Got a little chilly. All right, let's do some jumps. Jumps for Amith. You bought a 120-year-old house? Haven't seen it yet? Oh, nice. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I haven't owned a house that old. My oldest house was built in the 40s. And then I had a house from the 50s. And then this one was built in the 90s. And this is the worst one. This house sucks. They didn't do anything right.
Complete the look with a replica car.
All right, I think we have to go back to the airport.
One-stop shop for people who know how to put the hip into hip hop.
Yeah, we got to go back. Built in 2009 POS. Yeah, this was from the 90s, and I think it was like a...
Can we play more commercials on this station? The station is about me. What?
I think they tried to do a lot of the work themselves, and it's just awful. So we got to go west.
But now I'm here with Jazz Torrent, a rock god, all the way from Scotland,
right.
England. So Jazz,
And then,
sorry, as you can tell.
Am I going the right way? We gotta go south here. I don't know what I'm doing. I get so turned around.
Thanks. That's cool.
Yeah, there
Jazz,
are walls that are, I think, leaning. And that's just how they left them. You should see my chimney. I've got a huge chimney. It has 3 flues in it. It takes up, it's almost like an entire wall.
Hi, Paul.
And the bricks are all crazy looking. They must have been drunk when they laid the bricks. It's so crooked. Like, I don't even know how to lay bricks, and I think I could do a better job.
Is she okay? I mean, apart from being an ugly, cheap cow, she was half dead.
Am I going anywhere near where I need to go? Not really. We'll just follow this around and go south. You had it built, pick the lot, house type options. I never had a house from brand new.
How is it? I mean, you're really totally famous. No, wait. I mean,
We're just going to go to the main road here.
Anyway,
This is the newest house that I've ever lived in. And ugh. Even the guys that came to install the dishwasher, he's like, it took so long because the way the floor and the cabinets are built, he's like, I could barely get the dishwasher into the opening. And they must have built everything around the dishwasher that was in there or something. I don't know. Oh no, your right eye hurts.
When you make minimum wage, love conquers all. You know what I mean, Sheila?
The name's Amy.
Aye, right, whatever. Like I was saying, man, right? I'm an artist.
I hate those eyeball
I ain't in this
headaches.
for the money. If I
They're like, sometimes they're like cluster headaches.
They stand there.
I didn't take anything today. Well, no, I lied.
Bury me deep inside.
I didn't take any sinus or congestion meds. I just took ibuprofen like several hours ago because I could feel something.
You know, because man, I am Love Fist. And the thing is, right, they're not
All right, I'm looking for the airport turn off. I could have gone that way, I think.
I ain't gonna go cry puppies just because their dog is teething, you know? As far as these
All right, so the
idiots
next
are
turn
concerned,
here.
I am a man.
I mean, there are street signs.
I've been over
Yo.
to the other side, baby.
There are street signs,
These idiots,
but
man,
they're kind of hard to read.
Okay.
All right, let's get
This last album wasn't your
into the
bestseller,
actual
was it? I don't
airport.
even think it charted in the UK.
I guess we'll just go to the terminal. I think a lot of
piece
stuff
of paper.
I can
Bring
figure
that to
out
a concert
from
and
there.
set it on fire. I ain't no Ronald
And
Reagan
then,
or
I don't know,
rock,
maybe we can
babe.
wrap up
Album
jumps
charts
tonight.
are a metaphor for
Then it
human
might be
isolation and
rampages.
the breakdown of
Yuck.
interaction.
Oh, terminal's
I
over
say it's
here.
time to
Main
rock,
passenger
right, man?
terminal. I'll just stop
That's
here.
right, because I say it is.
Nope.
Because,
Here.
I
sweetheart,
left the stove on.
I am Love Fist, the biggest band in the world.
Stomach feels
Yeah,
acidic.
but you and Dick and Percy and Willie, you're all Love Fist, the four Scottish horsemen of the apocalypse. Fist till morning. Take
Did
it
you
on
have
the
anything
chin.
yet?
Zinc deficiency. Four boys again.
Googled all the symptoms and concluded that you're dying.
What memories? And here you say you dedicate
Yeah.
the album to the children of the
It's pretty much the
night.
conclusion
Who are
I've come
they?
to. I told Granddaddy tonight before a stream, I was like,
Let's go on,
yeah, my
one thing
finger,
straight here.
can't really see it.
Are we recording here?
See
This is
that?
for the record,
See
right?
my pinky?
Testing.
I can't straighten it.
Love Fist is Jez Torrance.
That's as straight as I can
sing
make it.
The songs, sweetheart. It's my face on the merchandise. You see us in concert, see four men.
It's getting worse and worse. And I was like,
with tears in their
yeah,
eyes,
this is
you will
it.
see
It's almost
I am
over. I'm
Love
like, there's
Fist.
nothing left that
He who
works.
plays the piper
I was like,
plays the
just let me
tune.
beat Vice City
I
100%
didn't know
and you
had
can
a
have
piper
me.
in the band.
I need to finish
I was
this.
talking metaphorically. Condensed meaning, enlightenment.
Everything ends up being cancer.
Death Valley. But I walk
Bulge
through.
pinky syndrome.
I am on a spiritual journey.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Anybody
I
stands
can't
in my
straighten it
way,
though.
the
It's
contract
seriously
says
messed
I'll
up.
walk. I've been dragged back and held down.
So
and
where was the
embarrassed by those
last-
guys, but you know, it's part of being
Slightly
in a
south
band,
of the
man.
last
Like wearing makeup.
ramp are two
Yeah,
steel
but
mesh
wasn't
ramps at
Percy
the end of a
voted
runway
Guitarist of the
pointing
Year by
southwest.
Pro Rap Rock Monthly?
Look,
Okay, it might be
I
those
love the
two
whole
over
thing,
there.
classic guitar, but he's overrated, love
How
it,
many
right?
how many
But out of
ramps
torrents of abuse,
could be pointing
Love Fist
southwest
would be over,
at the end of a
and the new
runway?
contract reflects that. As an artist, it's really important that I
That's-
make a lot of money. Right, man?
That's facing
You and a fringe and your
northeast
diamonds
though.
and that, eh?
Yeah, rock on.
But if I
Keith
turn
Roger,
around-
What a trip.
Yeah, shut up, you silly tart.
We're facing
Oh,
southwest,
take it
so
hard.
I don't know.
Hello. You're on the line. We love this. Hi.
Yo, this is Wayne, man.
I hope it's not Ligma.
Hey, guys, I'm on the phone with Love Fist. Hold on. Hey, what's up, Jez? I'm a huge fan. I go to all your concerts. I get crazy. I wear my Love
All right,
Fist
Emeth, hope you
t-shirt
feel
every
better.
day, even when I'm with my
Take
old
care.
lady. Hey, I heard there's subliminal messages in your video. Is that true?
See you soon.
Seriously, the big hair, the
Take it easy.
limousines, the girls,
Thanks
the
for saying
partying, the clubs,
hello.
the hotel suites, another TV smashed into 1,000
Give us an
pieces, right?
update if you
After
can't
my unfortunate
get
incident
settled.
in Cleveland, I told the press, I don't like Mondays. This livens up the day. If you're
Sing you a
asking me
song.
if we was using backmask, the music is reversible, the time is not. Do you want me to say, congratulations, you have just discovered the secret message. Dreams are made to be broken. Like so many broken dreams, I want to pick up the pieces together. God, I am so creative, love.
So
I think I've just wrote a song. Maybe I'll...
there was
But anyway,
Is
like I
this
say,
the
that
last
stuff
jump I
doesn't matter.
did?
Not for me. I'm a spiritual person on a journey, right?
what's
And
number
not understand
22?
my way, you know?
Boy, do I. On the track Satan's Pillows, you sang
Luggage
about how a
pointing
broken
over
heart
the
can
boarding arm. Yeah, so this was the last one we did.
I know.
Slightly
Really powerful
south
stuff.
of the
Emotional.
last ramp
That
are.
song says everything that needs to be said about love, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
We
those
belong
are the
to
two.
night. It's best to take advantage of it. And what takes you up
It's
will
an
take
East
you
Coast
down,
thing,
man. If everyone remembered that, the world would be okay. Thanks, love. You are
I'm talking
real
about the
smart kid.
recall.
Thanks, Jazz. Now, do you think it's important that, well, I mean, You're a great-looking guy, even though your girlfriend is a cheap tramp. But do you think it's important that rock and roll bands look good?
Is it just
Or
ham?
is it
I thought there was a
about
lot of
the
stuff.
music?
All right, we have to go
Like
off
I
the
said,
steeper.
I'm a creature with two faces.
This is
Fair
easy,
enough.
apparently,
An
because,
angel and a devil.
you know.
And that means it's really important to look good. Music cannot stand on its own. You need to look good.
We'll just
singing.
go
I'm tired of people saying
all the
we
way.
get out, it's partying,
Let's
and
go
that
all
we
the way
can't
this way.
play. If we couldn't
We'll
play,
hit it as
people would
fast as
come
we
to
can.
concerts. We're not going away, and if we do, it won't be on purpose.
All right, let's do this.
We're on the radio, love. Stop dragging me down. I told you, if you ride a whirlwind, don't be
Oh man, I would have
surprised
been mad
when
if
the
that
dawn
little luggage boogie hit me.
She's really getting on my nerves. Why are you waving your hands at me? Oh, this is a commercial. I'll be right.
Howdy. Welcome to Farewell Ranch.
Look at
They
those
say the
pixels.
golden years are the best years of your life, but for many seniors, they just stink up the
You
house
got
and
it.
make the grandkids feel uncomfortable with unbounded affection. Now,
I mean, I don't know if that was the right one. I think it was. We'll consider it the right one.
It's a working farm, cattle ranch, and crematorium where the cowboys are all over 75. They'll enjoy rodeos, working in the fields, and tending all the final resting places of their new friends on Sunshine Hill. Farewell Ranch works your loved ones from sun up to sundown, and when your loved ones passes away, we'll send you a presentation package VHS with the spurs and boots they were wearing as they went on to a better world. Our residents sure love it here, right, Norm?
Is this WW2?
Farewell Ranch, the only way to ride into the sunset.
Oh man, Granddaddy, she sent me a video from outside. She's like, do you think this is a bird, like a defect, or is it like an injury? And it was a video of a bird chirping on the ground, but its head was at a 90-degree angle, so that one eye was looking at the ground and one eye was looking at the sky, and it was like cheap and loud. And I was like, it looks like its neck is broken, but it's alive. And she said it flies sideways. It does fly, apparently. I was like, yeah, I don't think that's right.
Asian pajamas, Chinese bandana, something missing?
So,
With a throwing star,
I don't know.
kendo sticks, or nunchucks.
It must have happened to, it's not a
fashion assassin.
Wow,
a baby. So I'm thinking maybe it
The look.
got broken when it was young and then it just kind of
Hi, I'm
healed
Amy,
that
and
way.
You're on K-Chat.
I don't know.
You were telling me about the music?
Aye, yeah. You know, we
You snap and say, what do I look like, a bird watcher? I was like, I just said, I'm pretty sure that's an injury. I don't think it was born that way.
That's what we're about. The
But
recent album was
it's-
a musical trip through
I don't know.
hell,
Maybe it's
and I
just,
think it shows.
it's fine.
Oh yeah, it does.
I wouldn't be surprised if I find it out there, or if one of the stray cats gets it, because it can't see in front of itself.
Ask man.
It's literally
I can
looking
find
at the
treasure
ground
in
and
dark.
the sky. She's like, you can walk right up to it because it can't see you. And if you like look
Thing?
down on it, then it
That's
can
the
finally
thing that
see you.
typifies me as an artist. Heart and soul. Head and
I'm
trousers.
simply reporting the
Everything.
facts.
That's what you get at one of my shows.
You're always
Get
trying to
started
trap
and
me
love
for some
this.
reason.
We'll really show you, you know. We take the soul into dark.
If you
Bring your
go
lighters. You know, I invented
west
that.
in
I
almost a
never- I
straight
never
line
wanted
from
to
the
rip
base
it
of the
off my
last
life.
ramp.
I
Okay,
wore
so
women's clothing first. Why?
Cancel
Because it
me.
tells you about light and
now I gotta get
darkness,
back there.
like the
I don't
moon.
know where I
But
was.
seriously.
Where was I? Where's the terminal?
Oh.
I don't even. Where did I come
thanks,
from?
Jazz.
Over here?
I've always thought your music really
Where did I
lets
come
people
from?
feel
Where do I
into
go?
the soul.
Right into great big pools of pain like me. Dangerous bastard. You see, babe, I've had my heart broken and I am still
Where
a man.
in the
I'm
world?
working on a song right now called Fallen Stars on Shattered Dreams in the Rain. It's about being able to communicate through music rather
No,
than
this
words.
is not right.
It's set in a wind tunnel. That's why there's
Where's the terminal? North
a subconscious
and
power
west?
force.
What?
Because life
Oh,
is
it's over there. I
painful.
can't.
Without
Okay.
music,
We have to get
I'd
back
be
where we
lost.
were.
This new album is our most mature work yet. I am brilliant on it because I
Yeah,
sing
the
from
fledglings
heart.
are really dumb. You can get close to
Babe,
them.
babe, don't go there, please. You do your show a favor. Take it
You can
easy.
tell
My
when it's
people
a-
spoke to your people.
when it's a young one.
Seriously, I appreciate
You just
it.
walk right up to it. They don't
I
care.
will shag you, but you have to understand, it's
You
too
forgot to
soon.
shower? All right, you get on that.
Shari left you, right?
Babe,
You better
my
take me
people
in
spoke
there.
about this to your people. I said, do not mention Shari. It's
Yeah,
like
this was,
sticking needles in my soul, voodoo.
It might have been.
Are you my
Trying to think of what it
personal
was.
devil? That you could do this to me. The pain is too much. I have hair in my face.
I'm picturing what it looked like. It almost looked like a female house
We
finch,
couldn't be together. Seriously, don't
but I
go
didn't
there.
really take a close look at it.
So sad. Do you have a tissue out there? Oh, Jess.
Okay,
I'm so
let's go back to
sorry.
these.
Seriously, love. if
Is
you
that a
listen to the
car
song
driving
Dragon
across
Eye,
the
it
airport?
says everything that needs to be said
Where
about
do these
her.
cars come
You can't
from?
help
What
me.
the?
It's raw. like a
What?
chicken's
Why
head,
are there
you know?
cars just
The pain
randomly driving
hits
around
you,
the
makes
airport?
you think about everything.
All right,
It's the longest night of all.
This game.
December of the soul.
Okay,
This has been the best.
if you go
interview
west in almost
of
a
my
straight
life.
line from the base
so
of the
much for
last
coming
ramp,
on.
you should come
All
to
you Love This
another
fans out there,
luggage
it's
loading
time
ramp
for a
by the
contest.
most westerly of the two white passenger boarding arms. All right, let's take this one line at a time.
Right.
It's Amy.
West,
Oh, God.
almost a
You
straight
forgot my
line.
name?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
whatever.
base
Citizens
of
our
that.
city. Now you've got the opportunity to win a part of me, my signature. Ink. I only give away parts of
This is
myself to people
pretty
who
much
bought all our records. So you've got
west.
to answer this. On which album did Beast Fist appear? Was it A,
Kind of like
Dogs
this.
on Heat, B, Fat Chicks
Okay,
All Day All
there's-
Night, or C, Devil's Own Band?
There's an
For
arm.
the chance to win tons of Love Fist prizes.
Pre
Just answer the
9/11,
question.
yeah.
All you
Well, I
need
don't
to
know.
do
This
is
wasn't.
write the
I mean-
answer on
I mean,
a postcard
maybe the
and send
setting
it into
is,
the
but
station. Jez, before you go, will you please play
I
us
think
a song
Grand Theft Auto 3 was
Piss off.
actually
Acoustic songs are for
around
sissies.
9/11.
Babe, seriously, do not cramp
Here
my
in
style.
my car,
Look, I've got to save up the love
at
for the
the
big show.
airport.
Babe, I love you. I
Why
really
am
do.
I here?
Friends for life, dance into the fire and all that. Always
In my
good to
car.
You look after man for us, will you?
Oh, I lost my lighter again.
Love first.
That was the Dreamy Jazz Torrent of Love Fist, who are appearing this week in Vice City as part of their world tour. Bring your lighters and a spare pair of panties.
The arm
I
leading
know I
onto the
will.
plane
We'll
and
be
hidden
right
package
back
number
on KChat
91.
After these messages.
There's
Thanks.
only
What makes a
one
real
luggage
American?
ramp on the
Cowboy
eastern
hat,
side of this
enjoying
arm,
a
so you
fine
can't miss it.
T-bone steak, going to a baseball
Okay,
game,
this has to be
shooting
it.
a gun. Maybe it's
We'll
the
just consider
freedom to
this
go
it.
into a poor country and tell them how to do things. Heh, those are all great qualities. But one thing that makes a true patriot is the ability to choose an American car. When
So it says you don't
buy a
need a
Ford,
huge run up,
take
you
a
just gotta
Hot
hit it
Wheel off a
pretty straight.
hard-working
So I'm gonna have to come from like about here, I
This
guess.
poor girl is going to
Oh,
starve
this
to
is gonna
death
be-
just because
gonna be
you
fun.
bought a cheaper, more efficient Maibatsu.
See if we
Without
can
gross
spot it
symbols
on the
of
way.
excess, what will Americans have to look up to?
I already lost
Our
it.
great
Where is it?
industries are threatened. Cars,
Where'd it go?
pornography, armaments, and they need
I lost
your
it.
help.
I knew it was
The
gonna
next
happen.
time you buy a car, a piece of adult literature, or a missile defense system. Make sure you
Over
do
there?
the American
That's it?
thing.
Old Max. We
Is that
go
it?
everywhere together. Right, boy?
At Pet Stuffers,
Is that
we
the
know
right
there's
one?
nothing like a relationship between a man and his dog. Sometimes you just can't let go.
Max, you didn't eat your food. That's the second week in a row.
Oh my god, how am I missing
When
it?
the
Where is it?
unspeakable happens, just put your
This is
four-legged
really
friend in
hard
the refrigerator or
to
freezer. Then
go in a
call
straight
Pet
line.
Stuffers. We'll be there within a week to pick him up, and in less than a month he'll be back as good as new. Through an ancient Egyptian miracle
All
process.
right, something like,
Mexican
oh, the plane is in the way. No wonder I can't go
always be
directly
together.
straight on it.
Yeah, that's a good dog.
All right, so it's gonna be off to the left on my way over.
And coming soon, grandparents forever.
All right, where am I going? I can't do this. Oh my god, it's over there. The draw distance is so bad, I can't see anything. We'll just try it from here. Okay, I guess that was it. A loaded tramp? Wouldn't that be like a
This is
a
Kate
drunk
Chat.
homeless
Welcome
man?
Back to the show. I'm Amy Scheckenhausen, and next up, we're going to be interviewing someone with a lot to say for herself. A woman who pretended to be a man and then wrote a book about it. I haven't read it, but I'm going to pretend I did. She's professor of
I haven't read it, but I'm gonna pretend I did.
Sociology and women's studies at the University of Vice City, and her name is Michaela Krapitus. Michaela, hi, welcome to K-Chat.
Hello.
Hi. So, Michaela, you're a teacher.
If you mean professor, yes, I have a doctorate. Teachers are homely women who make minimum wage to keep the teenage boys off the streets during the day. I am very intelligent, and I'd rather talk about that. I'm trying to sell my book.
Okay. Now it says here you wanted to be a man so much, you dressed up like one.
Well, that's a load of crap, my dear. More misogynistic propaganda. I hate men, can't bear them. I think they're a complete waste of time and space, quite frankly, and a disaster for the planet.
Me too. I just got dumped.
Oh, well, it is unfortunate you measure your self-worth in relation to a man, my dear. Look at you. You could be an attractive girl if you did some physical labor.
If you look slightly southeast from the site of the last ramp.
You mustn't get sucked into their heteropatriarchy.
Southeast.
But I like dating. Having someone buy you dinner is great.
Well, we'll come back to you and your problems, accepting who you really are. Let's talk about me a bit more.
Okay, I see
so,
that
tell
one.
me about your book. You hate men a lot.
Did we do that one already?
And you dressed up like one. And now you've written a book about it, right?
More or less. As I
Parked
said,
beside
I'm
a
very
plane.
intelligent, so I don't
wait, no,
expect
that's
you
the one
to
I just did,
understand,
right?
my dear, but I'll try to keep it
No.
simple. I've always been fascinated with the world of men. Revolted, of course, but fascinated. Now, as an academic, I can get paid to write a
That
book
one's not
about
parked
pretty much
beside a
anything.
plane, though.
As long as I give it a complicated title. Are you with me, gorgeous?
Is it?
Ooh, I think so.
Good. Then hold my hand. It
No,
helps
there's
me.
no plane there.
No!
Okay, sorry. Don't be so weird. God, everywhere I go, just like the university won't let me display my beautiful and sensual woodcuts in the student commons. It makes me so angry! Where was I?
You were talking about yourself?
Oh, of course. The ego is a dangerous
Oh yeah, there's
thing, especially
a
in my
tramp
case.
stat.
I'm a Jungian. Anyway, so what I did was dress up like a man and enter into the man world. I can
Is your
tell you,
reward?
it was
You get a
more
reward.
horrifying
It's
than
like a
I
tramp
imagined.
stamp.
What did you do?
Well, the first chapter, I was a roofer.
Slightly
These sexists
southeast.
spent all
See
day on the
another
roof talking about
park
us.
beside a
I was
plane.
expected to sit around and talk about what I had done to women. Of course, I had to, so as not to blow my cover.
So what's the name of your book?
Yes, as mentioned hitherto, my book has a very, very obtuse title. Being and Seeing. From Freud to the building sites, a woman's journey into the male psyche.
Huh? What?
I'll admit it's not very catchy, but academia is not about getting to the point. It's about exploration.
Okay. Wow, I'm learning a lot today.
Yeah, so I entered the world of men,
Yeah.
in disguise, of course. I was dressed
Just
like a
goofy
man.
stat.
Okay.
I gotta
And
look
how
at a
did you
map here.
attack?
What? What did you say?
You're still
It's
dressed like
parked
a man.
No, I'm
beside
not.
the plane
These are my
that
normal
had
clothes.
hidden
Amy, for God's
packages
sake, don't fall
91 and
prey to the
92.
patriarchy's evil fashion
It's
schemes.
pointing east.
Oh, sorry.
A
Anyway,
ramp that's
I
pointing
learned a lot
east.
when I was a man. Did you know, for example, that during my time as a steel worker in Pittsburgh, I learned that men sometimes speak crudely about women when they are out of earshot? I was horrified. Or that men regard some women, like you, Amy, as mere sex toys. Things for their amusement.
Maybe they mean this one?
Unbelievable. Or that men actually find sports interesting. It's appalling. And they run
It's
the
probably
world
this
like
one.
Oh, yes, they run the world.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at
okay.
Reagan.
This
Look
is
at
the
Thatcher.
one.
Look at Gorbachev. While we stay home and bake cookies. Well, screw that, sweetheart.
Yes, I agree.
Good. Don't bake a cookie. Smash him in the face with a baking tray instead. He's a brainless dolt. He's a man. Did you know men enjoyed looking at pictures of naked women? It's called pornography. It's sick and foul. I'm giving a talk about it this weekend at the Women's Center. That's Women with a Y.
Women with a
I
Y.
think you spelled it wrong.
Are you a woman? 3 of the 5 letters that make up your description are M-A-N. You're too dependent on men, Amy. That's why I don't call myself a woman, Amy.
Okay.
I bet this radio station is owned by a man. White male conservatives monopolize the media, selecting right-wing blondes to propagate conservatism.
I don't have blonde hair.
Whoa, almost did a backflip.
Get it?
Uh-oh, this isn't good. I did not go
Did you
off.
know men drink beer and smoke cigarettes and wear
Straight.
hats?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, you
Okay,
must have read my
I'll take
book.
it.
I discovered a lot of things. I was also a policeman and an untrained brain surgeon, and they're all the same. All women haters.
But just because men like sports and hats doesn't mean they hate women, does it?
You self-hating fool, of course it does. The media, meaning you, falsely portrays feminists as bra burners, outdated, combat boot-wearing bad mothers. Why don't you take your top off right now, Amy, huh? Tell them you won't be censored anymore.
No, I'm getting a little
Red
freaked out
radar
here.
station.
Hit the, let's...
You and we'll teach you how to make beds, march in squares, shine shoes, clean bathrooms, kill a man with your bare hands, and do it all with pride. The military teaches you all the skills you'll need later in life. Call 1-800, be a hero, and become a real man today.
Why are you waving your hands up? Oh, I'm supposed to hit the other commercial.
This fall,
Involved in a Jump 23. Which one was that?
To Friday night. He was a well-to-do cop.
Oh, it's by the double
precinct downtown. His new partner is a space traveler.
double ramp. Okay.
For justice.
If you travel south, you should see a red radar. There it is. Okay.
I'm so terribly sorry, Captain.
Goog, I'm sorry. Don't miss this one.
Slightly west is a luggage ramp. All right, I see it.
Designer clothes with $250,000 sports car and a UFO.
Partner, let's go cruise in the car and look moody.
One tough.
We have to clear the grass on the other side of the radar station. Oh boy.
Yuppie and the Alien on VBC.
All right.
Hi, I'm BJ Smith, tight end for the Vice City Mamas and proud proprietor of BJ's Used Autos. Cars from all over America come to find a new home in Florida, just like you. I moved here after the draft. Football, not Vietnam, even though they do have a lot in common. I noticed there was one thing missing from this great town.
That's probably not fast enough.
That's why I founded BJ's Used Autos. Every one of these beauties is freshly painted. They look brand new. We have new models coming in.
We get it? Oh.
Around 2 a.m.
All right.
We can get you anything. And if you see a car
I'll take
in
it.
your dreams, tell us.
I didn't
We
think
can
that was going to
do
clear
for
it.
you. I've taken the skills I've learned as a pro football player to the used car business. Smash, grab, and run like hell. BJ's Used Autos. I'm tackling low prices with hot cars.
All right, 27.
If for some reason
This is
you'd
the
like to
last
speak
one
to
at the
Michaela
airport.
Crapper,
It's
just
kind of
give her a call
handy
and
having them at
chat.
the airport,
Who's on
though.
the line?
Michaela, hi. Sister, I'm wearing
On the
trousers. I
other
haven't shaved or
side of the
washed in
radar
9
station
months.
is a
I
small
left
yellow
my
sign.
broken-hearted husband
I
and kids
figured it was going to
behind.
have something to
Now
do
I'm
with this
living in
radar
a cottage
station.
with a series of life partners, having quite simple, amazing experiences. I got my inspiration from a lecture you gave last year.
Small
Thank you
yellow
so much.
sign.
You taught me a
Is
lot.
it this thing?
Yes, good, sweetie. But ask yourself, are you doing
Okay.
enough? It sounds to me like you're living a lie. Your life is still very man-centric. You're still justifying yourself by the I am not, rather than the I am principle.
We have to clothe the lower section of the radar.
Tray, for God's sake. It's half-hearted fools like you who give feminism
the
a bad
right
name.
But
top
I
right
even attacked
corner.
my brother with a bread knife.
You show pony.
All right,
Prom
this is
queen,
going to be tricky.
cheerleader, skirt wearer. You see, Amy, that's the thing about people. They're so half-hearted. Pick and mix. Not prepared to carry out their threats. That woman, that lady, as I bet she likes to be known, is really a self-hater. A failure in the man's world. Yeah, why, I bet she's never even attacked a man with a bag of boiling oil.
But she said she tried to kill her brother.
Don't argue with me. I write books.
Okay. Next caller.
Michaela, I'm a
Yeah.
fan.
Are you?
Yes,
All right.
it really changed my life. Before I heard you speak a couple of times, I was getting into the feminist movement, but in sort of a silly way.
Really?
Yeah, you know, burning my bra, beating a policeman, shooting my dad and stuff. Just playing around, you know. I didn't really understand the feelings I was having.
Ah, I know, the wearisome
All right,
troubles of
Little
half-hearted.
Havana.
And after listening to you, I realized what a load of crap it was.
Excuse me?
I realized what a load of crap it was. You can't hate men just because they're different. You can't hate anyone just because they're different. You have to work with them. Luckily, I needed a moronically pretentious, overeducated, careless old harridan like you to tell me how stupid I was being. I mean, we're all different people, and it's idiots like you who cause the problems in this world in the name of reclaiming some false ideal. And blabbering on and on about gender politics at rallies just so you can wear leather in public.
Why, you misogynist.
No, you're insane. You hate yourself because you're a failure. You're an appalling academic and
The
about as
laundromat.
intellectual as a hemorrhoid.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Well,
So we got to go out and back north. All right.
Bella, she hated you.
No, nonsense. Poor dear was in bits. Not very used to the cut and thrust of
Wait.
academia. I thought she expressed herself poorly. And
How do I
didn't
get
know
out
what
of
she was
here? Got to go west and then south.
for me to confront the differences and similarities between myself and other women. I am smart, strong, I seek liberation. Your society imposes on me.
God, this is all so confusing. Everything has two
This way?
meanings.
Now we got to go east.
You can choose to be a victim, Amy, but After you read my book, you'll realize men are irrelevant. Can a man have a baby? Do I need a man to have a baby? No, we don't need men. We need more parts of town we can call our own. More parades, more gatherings of understanding where women can beat each other with pillows and practice judo.
That doesn't sound like fun at all.
Oh, shut up. I've had enough of you, little tart.
That makes two of us. Right. Listeners, don't go away. When you come back, we'll have a new guest, and I promise they'll be more interesting than Michaela Crap Artist. Michaela, it's been a pleasure. I'm sure we've all found this very illuminating, and why our beliefs are right in the first place. We'll be back right after this.
Okay. Gotta go this way. I guess we'll go this way. I'm trying to find that laundromat. I think it's over this way. And then... Oh! Whoops. There it is. Okay. I think this is just like a... Now let's go. I have some VCPR. I'll come back to that.
In free speech, are we allowing it?
It's the truth, my friend, the damn truth. And before you start, I am not a racist.
Or is there more to it? Let's just see if there's more to that skit.
Man of peace, I'm done
I don't remember
killing.
if that's it.
Raise a family. That's just it, Tim. They've got your family.
Drive east along the road outside the shop and take the first right.
From the heart
Okay.
of America to the jungles of Cambodia, follow one man's quest for peace.
First right.
Is that you?
Tim, I know you come. Just like old days, we kill everybody.
South of that parking building is an alley.
But I'm not married. You are now to America.
Okay.
He went in to save his country, but found his family.
Go south
and lost
down the
a
alley
friend.
when you have the chance.
Tim, don't leave me. You taught me baseball.
And up a ramp onto the rooftop.
He would have been a
A ramp up onto the rooftop. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. There's another ramp over there.
Strap yourself in. Start making friends.
You need to do this step and step 2 all together to complete the jump. So read ahead before doing anything else. At the southern end of this rooftop is a solitary gray ramp. Go up it at a steady speed and land on the neighboring south rooftop. Okay. See that?
Or other things like that.
Continue in a straight line
Interviews, and I'm Amy Sheckenhausen, the
down
best
onto
reviewer in
another
Vice
slanting
City and
rooftop.
exclusive to Gay Chat.
You will fly
Remember, you
up
only
the
hear
slanted
Amy on
rooftop
Gay Chat.
onto
Our
the next
guest is a
building.
man on a mission.
And we have to land on that building to complete the jump.
Silly name. His mission
All right.
is simple. Zoos. His name is Mr. Zoo.
G'day, I'm...
Hi, Mr. Zoo.
Hi, the name's Pat. Pat
A
Flannery.
straight line,
I
huh?
love zoos, I really do. That's why they also call me
I wish I
Mr.
could
Zoo.
see what's up there.
Okay. And which do you prefer?
What, darling?
Which name, Mr. Zoo or Pat Flinger Thingy?
Oh, I don't mind, babe. Whatever you fancy. Fine by me, as long as we talk about animals. I don't give a damn what you call me, as long as it ain't Sheila or something.
You're silly,
So we keep
Mr.
going
Zoo.
straight
Why
here.
would I call you Sheila?
I don't know,
All right.
love. You tell me.
I don't know.
This is getting
I'm not sure
confusing.
about this
it
one.
says here your name is Mr. Zoo, and now you're saying your name is Pat Flanagan.
Hello.
And now
I've been
you're
trying to
saying it's
reach
Sheila?
you about your stream's
Yeah, doll, the
extended
name ain't
warranty.
Sheila.
Mad at us.
That's a Sheila's name. It's an
Thank you for the raid. Doing some War Thunder. Wow, didn't even know that. Totally was not peeking on you.
Not, sweetheart.
Games are going well.
moving
Games are going well. We're knocking out some unique jumps. We're on number 28 right now.
Because I love
We have like
animals,
30
Amy.
some to go, so
Animals
I'm
and
hoping to get
publicity
these
and stuff,
taken
but I
care
love
of
animals.
tonight. That would be nice. Because we're at let's check my percentage real quick. We are at just a moment, 44%. 44. Everyone's here. What? Who even knew? Who even knew? So we're at 44%, and the best part is we hardly did any story missions. So it's very strange how I've gotten through almost half the game and really haven't done anything. So How about you? How was War Thunder tonight? I think I saw you doing some tanks the last time. I mentioned earlier that my wife was commenting on Hovenala giving you a hard time about your sleep schedule, and you said you were a night owl, and I was like, yeah, I understand. I'm right there with you. Which is funny because your night and my night are different. So, it's all about that sun. Get it out of here. Nobody needs that thing. Yeah, so unless you're being locked by an IR missile. Matches were good. That's good. That's good. Sun is your friend? Yeah, in that case, it is. I have trouble with my TV sometimes. It must be the angle that the sun comes through the window. I have it set up so that when I turn on my streaming box, it triggers my AV setup, which, it turns everything on. The amps and the TV, it all comes on together. But for some reason, certain times of the day, and I'm guessing it's the sun, the TV refuses to come on, so I have to turn it on manually. It's like, wow, how do people live like this,
When she's on heat,
So I'm about to try some really crazy jump. Manual labor. I know. I have to pick up a whole other separate remote and push a different button when it should all be handled by one button. It only took me I don't know, a month to figure out how to set it up that way. If I ever have to replace anything in my setup out in the living room, I'm gonna be lost. I finally got it working the way I want.
Dingbat can tell she's ripe and ready for action.
I mean, it's fine now.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Or a female black widow spider. Now, they eat their mates after the deed.
All right, let's try this jump.
Ooh.
I guess. I'm not really ready, but we'll try it.
I've never done
Oh.
that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was not straight, and I couldn't correct for it. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to stay in a straight line.
So complicated.
The ramps are not lined up. My bike is going to explode. I should probably go fix this. I was doing a lot of jumps on this bike. Now that I know where the jump is, let's take a peek here at the map. All right, so the jump is in this. Okay, it's in that alley across from. In my mind, I call that green rectangle the graveyard. I know it's not, but that's just what it looks like. All right. Where's Pay and Spray? We're actually close to it. Let's head out to Pay and Spray and fix this bad boy up.
I was amazed when I left.
And we'll come back.
No wonder, darling.
Can I get out this way?
Tree monkey, exactly like a normal tree monkey, only it's called after me. And if you have a rummage around inside, going in the back door, you discover it's got 2 digestive tracts. 2. Amazing.
And we're there.
Really profound it was.
Ooh, that's gross.
No, Aim. It's the science of Mr. Zoo. Getting down and dirty with animals. Because I love them and I hate lies.
Okay. It also says
Okay, let's try this with a non-smoking bike.
That's nice.
But I'm certainly an expert. I know what I'm doing and I'm not afraid.
I'm sure it'll be smoking in a couple of minutes.
Okay, well, I'm getting a little confused here. Why don't we take a break and when we come back,
please.
make some phone calls because all the buttons are really flashing all of a sudden. You're on K-Chat.
When I do
The science
4,
of evolution has uncovered many of life's mysteries, like tadpoles or the pyramids. But the mystery of the armpit remains. What's it for? Why is it hairy? And why do men have nipples? But one thing is for certain.
Am I going to be doing both DLCs?
There's pit bomb.
I think so. The version I have, I believe, is complete. So I'll say yes.
Bodily functions in their tracks. It's as effective as
If a game has DLC, I'll consider that as part of the run. as long as I can find a guide for it. If I can't, you know, I'll at least do 100% base game,
This Friday
and then
night
we'll
is
just
the
play
incredible
DLC.
sitcom that has captured America's heart and given the whole country
You
a new
know.
catchphrase. Just the five of us. After a mix-up at the adoption agency, the Chesterfields came
I think
home
this is
with
it.
3 zany new house guests.
Jimmy, tidy your
That was
room
it.
and go to
All right, we
bed.
got it.
I'm so sick of this. I keep telling you I've got a rare disease.
They're pretty fun. Oh, they can be 100%ed? All right. I can't wait to play it. Like, I'm excited because I got a new controller just for PC, and that'll be the first game that I actually get to use it on, because the next game after this is a PC game, but I don't think I'm going to need a controller for it. So I got a... the brand is GameSir. I think I mentioned the other night. It's a GameSir G7 SE. I don't know. It's supposed to be like one of the best controllers for PC. It has Hall effect analog sticks, and it's only like, I don't even know, it might have been like $50 or something like that. Supposedly really solidly made, because I'm so tired of analog sticks drifting. I don't know if anyone else out there has had the problem, but my PS5 controller started drifting on the right stick. The subscription mouse? No, I didn't even bother to read that article. I saw it and I was like, I don't even care.
G'day, of course it is.
Do I even want to know what that's supposed to be?
What are you doing?
Probably not.
Promoting animals, mate. Don't you remember the court case?
But and then my
let's have another caller.
my PS3 controller, the one that I got new with the system, Granddaddy and my daughter were trying to play Castle Crashers, and the one character was going wonky, and it turns out the PS3 controller was drifting. I'm like, well, maybe I could just clean it. I took it apart, put it back together. I thought it was good. I tested it on my computer. I have a program. There's like a web app you can use to test drifting and circularity and stuff like that. And it looked like it was fine, but when I went to use it, it wouldn't work. Right. So I don't know if you've ever taken a PS3 controller apart. There's a weird connection, the way the board and I think is it the board and the ribbon cable? It's not even a physical connection. It's just like pressure fit. It's weird, and there must have been something weird with that. That controller looks solid.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
what was that about the
it has really good reviews, and it was rather inexpensive compared to other, you know, like Hall effect controllers, capable controller. And the crazy thing is, the Dreamcast, it only has one analog stick, but even back then they knew the analog stick on the Dreamcast is a Hall effect stick. Why are they not all doing this? So I've lost 2 PlayStation controllers due to drift. A PS5 controller, the system, I've only had it for a couple of years. And of course, they only warranty them for 1 year. So I got an Edge for my birthday, which has replaceable analog sticks, and there's a company, I can't recall their name, but they make replacement Hall effect sticks for other controller. Like, I think they make them for the Switch. And I think they said they were going to be working on PS5 Edge Hall effect replacement sticks. Your PS3 controllers drift? Yeah, if my last PS3 controller starts going wonky, I'm just going to get another Brook controller adapter, which is what I'm using on both of my PS2s. That's how I'm using a PS4 controller with my PS2. They make adapters for like every console, and I'll just use one of my other controllers.
Please, darling, let's move on.
Because I'm actually using the good PS3 controller. I have that connected wirelessly to my PS2 in the living room through the Brook adapter.
I never knew.
So they're pretty cool. And I contacted the company. I was like, you know, I have an 8BitDo
I think we're bonding now.
wired controller, the SN30 Pro, or no, the Pro 2 wired. And for some reason, the wireless version of that is supported, but the wired version is not. And they said they would, as soon as they get a chance, they'll purchase one and see if they can whip up some firmware for it. PS4 controller can be used for a lot of PS3 games. Oh yeah.
It's natural. We were identical.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess I'll probably retire this PS4 controller. Although I'll probably, you know what? I'll just keep it for my PS2. I don't know what I'm going to use on the PS3 because I don't really like anyone else using my stuff, especially my daughter. She sneezes on everything. I keep everything packed away unless like controllers and that. I never leave them plugged in. They're all in a little cabinet away from her nose. So she'll have to get her own controller. Like I always joke about the iPad. She uses the iPad all the time to play like Stardew. And I always joke that it has a braille screen on it from all the crusties.
Get lost, Doc. I got out. I'm fine. Me and my friends are traveling around in a black van and solving crimes and running from the Colonel.
And to get the PS3 controller to work with that adapter, I had to dig out.
Stay away from me. I got a poisonous lizard in
What is it? Is it a mini USB?
Please.
It's like it's not a square connection, but it's a more square type older USB connection. Is that because there's micro? I hate micro USB. I think it's mini USB. It's a little bit sturdier but older. It's whatever the.
And swallow this.
It's not even really square, is it? It's an odd, like an anvil shape. I don't know what to call it. Had a close call. Oh, had to close the other tab.
I'm really sorry about that. Pat is a very
I don't even want to know.
sick man. We rarely let the
But I had
danger
to
go out of
connect
sight.
that controller
When we do, it's not always fatal.
Okay.
wired to pair it, and I was like, oh my god, where am I gonna find that cable? But luckily, I had one. Echo.
I never
Echo.
knew animals were so interesting. We'll be
You
back
you
after
had
this.
had
We're on
Echo.
K-Chat. Don't
No,
go away.
good.
Yourself a favor. Pick up your telephone.
So that was
Call now.
28.
1-866-9
So yeah, I'm excited to use that GameSir controller. I wasn't too excited about it being called GameSir, because I have an idea of where it's probably from, but supposedly a good controller. So you gotta trust the internet. Internet knows everything. Taking out the trash.
and cast an evil eye on degenerates. And when the imminent nuclear strike occurs, those who put faith
All right.
into action with sufficient
So we're going on
generous
to
contributions will join me inside the Pastor Richard Salvation
29.
statue as we blast into
Little
space.
Haiti. Oh, now we gotta get off this.
Contribute to the Pastor Richard
I gotta get off this
Salvation
roof.
statue. Pick up your telephone. Call now. 1-866-9-SAVE-ME.
Well, that was fine.
Knights of the road, here's your stallion.
Surprised I didn't land on the cop. They want me to go to the most northern pan spray. Okay, well that's the one that we're close to. Can I get out this way?
Fuel injected. My Matsu Thunder. On the toll road of life, you have to pay to prove you can. Live the emotion of an individual. The awesome
I've got so many controllers, it's not even funny. I have a filing cabinet in the office here with me, and it's just filled with controllers. Because when I play on the Mister, I like to have the actual controller for the system that I'm playing. So I have a Genesis, I've got Super Nintendo, I have an actual NES controller that I rebuilt with some really high quality Swedish rubber.
My girlfriend yesterday, if a woman were president, we'd nuke a country.
I don't know
every
why. There's this
28
company
days.
in Sweden that makes the best NES controller guts.
Scary things that cause anxiety. People seek soul ice.
Japan.
Or is that solace? on the
something.
Some visit lady friends, others
I
go
can't
to the
remember
bar,
what it's
and a
called.
strange few talk
Was it
to us.
trapezoid?
My
Is that what
next guest
the word?
is the
I don't.
author
I
of this
guess
book
I can't. I'm trying to
Women
picture it, but I'm having
She
trouble
sits on
even
the board
picturing
of
it.
the
But
Vice
yeah,
City
you know what I'm talking about.
Renaissance Committee.
Gam, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're doing some
Welcome to the show.
some jumps here. I just passed the pan spray.
I guess so, if you're into shiny
how are you
glass.
doing?
I prefer lacy gloves.
Amy, for many thousands of
You
years,
playing
many
something?
people have been using crystals and
Usually someone's
gemstones
if
to
someone's
heal the
here, they're
sick.
usually
Take
either
the
playing a
crystal
game
and
or
then
watching
when it is
something.
enchanted, and the candles have been blown out, and the wind sings through the branches of the eucalyptus. Hold up your arms and sing.
All right, let's go to VCPR.
Society. Unfortunately, public radio in Vice City is under pressure.
Go behind the
That's
building.
because
You should
we're
be able to
better
see
than
a
everyone.
pink
You can't
police
hear this
bribe
kind of
hovering in midair.
hard-hitting,
Beneath
long,
that
drawn-out
is a
programming
wooden
anywhere
ramp.
else.
Okay.
But you have to give money.
That's
Brahms
right,
is playing
Jonathan.
WoW.
Money is important. It can be
Wow.
exchanged for goods and services, like getting a hip replacement or funding a starving child in
Ramp,
Australia.
I feel all covered with flies right
Um,
now.
what?
Call us. Pledge your money. Give 10%
There's
of your
a
income.
ramp
That's
behind
all
the
we
pan
ask.
spray?
And for that, you know everyone can be educated on the important things
Oh,
we
over
discuss
here.
on VCPR.
That's not
is a really
close to the
small
pan spray.
amount.
Oh my God, where in the world? I didn't even
Run
see
around
that.
me saying chicle, chicle, which is Espanol for pretty woman. It was very spiritual, like waves.
Absolutely. But remember, this radio station could disappear. The voice of unprofitable radio could be silenced. One
Read
day
about
you
how to
wake
connect the
up, roll
classic
over, and she's
9-pin
gone.
joystick
You
to
go
the
into
Commodore
kitchen, there's a
64.
note scrawled, the sound of a taxi
Even old
leaving in the
TAC
distance,
2.
a thunderstorm rolls in.
I've
It's a
never
metaphor for my
even
haircut.
seen a
Or this
Commodore
pledge
64
Yes, the pledge
in
drive.
person.
Become a member. Only members or people with radios can listen to this radio station.
I'm
Now back to
interested
pressing issues.
in it, but I think
Like I tell the children at the library I
I
volunteer
don't know if the
at,
Mister
look
can
it up
do
yourself.
Commodore
Know you can't go to the
64.
bathroom and stop crying.
That's good
Maybe.
advice. Now, back to pressing issues.
Welcome back to Pressing Issues with me.
So you have they came out with that like the mini. Is that the one you're talking about? That they made like a mini version of it. And you've got the OG
Fascist Congressman Alex Shrub. Gentlemen, welcome back. Let's start
Maxi.
with you, Mr. Hickory. Why the F?
For Florida. I'm a patriot. I've even got an orange grove tattooed all over my groin.
Excellent. But back to the matter at hand. Public safety.
I'm gonna look.
How do we get guns
I'm
under control
curious.
in this city?
By giving everyone hope, a dream of a better tomorrow, by encouraging people to grow their own root vegetables. What's the satisfaction of holding a gun in your hand when you could be holding a hoe, planting seeds in a peasant village?
Keep your hoes and seeds to yourself.
Hmm.
We don't need gun control. If you read the Constitution, it's a sacred document that should not be changed. Under our Constitution, women couldn't vote, but the liberals come in crying crocodile tears. We need to get scaremongers.
I didn't read the
and
whole thing.
non-believers
It says
men
go
like
around
you,
the storm
Chavez,
drain.
under control.
That's not what I
I've got a
did.
mind to have your funding removed.
It's not what I
We
did.
don't get any funding.
Yeah,
You still
exactly.
you have all your consoles?
Good.
Yeah, I
You
sold
won't
them
see a
all.
penny out of me.
The ones I
gotta
have now are
stop
all
spreading these
consoles
lies,
that
or
I
I'll
bought.
whip you myself. I'm not afraid.
I
The
sold
Constitution
every
asserts
single
a
one of them.
man's right to bear
I had my
arms
original
and
Master
armed
System,
bears and all points in between.
Power Base Converter, my
gun or
Model
bear
1
causing
Genesis, and
problems.
then I
This is
ended
all
up with my brother-in-law's Model
whatever that
1.
word is. It keeps
I don't
the
think I
place
ever had a
safe.
Model 2.
Trouble is caused by unemployment. and
My
unemployment
Sega
comes from
CD.
poor
I
economic
even had a
performance and
CDX.
Lazy people. If you had a job, would
I
you
love
steal
that
a
thing. It
car?
was so cool.
Of course not. And if you
Not
had a
quite
high-rise
portable,
condo,
but pretty
mistress,
close to
and
being
a seat on the
portable.
board, would you run around graffitiing your name all
Alright,
over
where is
town
this
and making
ramp?
a nuisance of yourself, spinning on your back and popping and locking and not a hope. It's simple. If you
Where
don't
is
have
the
a
ramp?
job, starve. Get out of my starve.
That is
Oh,
quite
here it
simple.
is.
Are you really saying that?
Of course I am. Vice City is a growing city. Of course.
What else did I have? My original Dreamcast that I converted. I rehomed it into a smoke-colored case back in the day. What else did I? I had 2 NESs. Somebody gave me one. A girl I worked with. She's like, "It doesn't work. Do you want it?" And she gave me gold cased Zelda and
and enjoy
probably
the
Mario
kind of
Brothers.
things sensible people
She gave me a
have.
couple games with it too.
Personal bodyguards,
And I took a look at it,
massive
and
fences,
here
and
the
a bigger
power
collection of guns than the other
cord
guy.
was just
It stands to
corroded. I
reason.
cleaned it off and fired it up and played some NES. I was like,
Outta here. We
I'll take
do
it.
not want any more old folks. If there are any
What
old
else?
people
I
listening,
had my
go back
Saturn.
to your
I had
homes.
every Sega
Florida
console.
does not want you. Please die somewhere else.
Dreamcast,
What's
like I
wrong with
said.
Nevada, Kansas? We want
Atari,
a river. We need a
2600.
river, the Freedom River.
And what about the
Games
other
for all the systems. Not all of the games, but many, many games. I had an entire cabinet just completely filled with
Of
stuff.
When I was in Uganda, people were poor, but they were happy.
I never had a Vita. The only portable console.
Their
I
satisfaction
don't know if I
in
had one in
spending all
that
day
era.
weaving
I had
a
a
basket,
Game
rather
Gear.
than just
That's right. I
buying
have
one
like
at
I
the
sold my
store.
Game Gear
At
too
one
with all
point
that
in
stuff.
Uganda, I saw a great
Game
lake of
Gear.
sand and a
I
massive
think.
speaking
Or
dog.
maybe I got rid of
It was
that
a dog of
before.
love,
I may have gotten
not
rid of
hate.
stuff
It was a spirit journey.
in two different
What
chunks.
are you talking about?
I'm talking about hopes.
I never had a Vita
dreams,
though,
the magic of
and I had a
television,
3DS. I sold the
especially
3DS a couple of
public
years ago
television.
to
Puppets can say
fund
what
my
men cannot.
retro consoles because I never played it. Never played the 3DS. So the only handheld we have now is the Switch, which I've
Baseball
never
is our
played in
national sport, our national
handheld mode.
pastime. Joining together as men in order
I'm not
to
really
reward the
honestly
act
that
of
thrilled
running
about the
around in a
Switch.
circle. I will thank you not to take its
It's
name in vain.
I can't remember the
Chavez.
last time it was
I hate
fired
that
up.
Spring training. Who do those guys think they are?
So where's the
Coming
ramp
here,
now?
Getting in the way, showing us no respect, drinking
I
our
need a-
orange juice and seducing our women folk. Training your own
The ramp is
home,
behind
mister.
this
Our
tree,
national
of
game
course.
down here, my
Of course
friend,
it is.
Digging a big ditch, a ditch of hope, which will flood into a river of
So
freedom.
I wonder if
So far, we've
it'd be
dug
better to
7
go.
feet. We're almost free, almost. When we are floating away in the Caribbean Sea, free to run things our way.
We have to
singing
touch the pay and
Kumbaya
spray.
in the sunshine, no school, no tax.
A Wii?
Free
Oh,
barbecue
yeah, that's
and
right. We used to have a Wii, but we sold it
sophisticated entertainment.
and put that
Here's
toward
what about
the
little
Wii U.
What about the
And then
guy
I
who's
sold the
standing
Wii
here
U
saying, I like being
also
part of America.
as a
I like it a lot. I get public radio. I can hear Maurice Chavez.
money
I own
toward
a small one-bedroom
something.
home, a
I don't know.
business
Whenever I
selling flowers
bought
to
something
people
for the
stuck
stream, I
inside.
always
3
sold
or
something to
4
put money
eggs,
toward
all
it.
turned onto
Now I have
a dog.
my old
Is
audio
he nice?
interface.
But
I need to
don't
sell
feel
that.
safe. I'm worried about gangs.
Gangs are a myth put out by the liberal elite to patronize and demean the working man.
I gotta touch the pay and spray. Oh, did I go over it? Oh, we hit it. Okay. I guess that counts. I'm just doing unique jumps.
America is to live in a duplex and share a yard.
Unique
Why would
jumps.
anyone want to threaten that great future? Answer me that, and
We just
I'll
did
show you a green
number
dog.
29.
And speaking for the underdog,
Actually, I want to
the
get a
foundation
Wii
I set up with my
and
trust fund, we believe gangs are a valid expression
soft
of a
mod it.
people's identity, a grouping.
I miss the Wii more than the Wii U.
Gangs are a way to be
The Wii
noticed
U
in
was
the
just
boxy suburbs. You
yeah.
scream
That was
out,
number 29.
rather than urinate at the edge of your camp like a proud native.
How many do we have?
We
I think
spray paint our names on the walls of the mall to ward off predators.
And
that's
32. There's like 36.
No. We believe passionately
It says the last
in
4
nonviolent solutions to life's problems.
are
Gangs
best
have to learn
left
to love,
till later
to be
for reasons that will become
award
clear when
badges
you
to good
eventually
gangs
do
and
them.
give bad
So we
gangs
can only
a
go up to
silly hat to
32.
wear. It would give people something to feel
What does an
a part
audio
of.
interface
Kill
do,
with
and why would I
kindness,
want one?
not a garden tool.
An audio
Yes, but what
interface
about the guy
is
getting
what you
beaten up on
use
the street?
to
Or the man
connect
having his
a
motorcycle
microphone
stolen? What about him
or
her? Some of
some
the best
type of
bikers are really women.
electronic
Anyone can join our group.
instrument
This is about
to your
poor people
computer.
getting together.
But your father owns half of Florida.
So
How are
essentially,
you part of
I'm
the working
using
class?
an XLR microphone.
Possessions are not
So this
important at
goes
all. I'll
into
pick up a hitchhiker in my
my
convertible
audio
any day. The
interface,
other day, I
and then it
picked up a
goes
young
out
woman and
into
we
my
discussed the
microphone
nonviolent
processor.
solution
Then
to war.
that goes back out and into the return on my second channel of my audio interface. And then that's connected via USB to my computer, which feeds the audio into my computer. And then I pull that into OBS. So if you have a USB microphone, you don't need an audio interface. You just need to plug the USB cable into your computer. A plug. I don't know why that's pinned, but
I appreciate your attempt to press the point, but we are here to
I
press the
will
issue.
My city is in trouble.
Hide it for myself.
And I think
No,
we're
let's
not
just get
really
rid of that.
providing any serious solutions. So far,
I don't think
we've
we
got
need that there.
secessionism, rearing its
Sorry.
ugly head for the first time in a century and a half. We've
Big
got
Daddy, what's up?
ignore it, and we've got give everyone a flower. You're all a little unrealistic, yes?
Come on now. You know,
just
I've
had
heard
one,
them
my friend.
ideas.
Maurice?
Not to say
I don't want
over-opinionated
the
and moronic.
chat clutter.
Mr.
That takes like
Crenshaw,
a big
how do we
chunk.
stop people running amok in the city
My mic
with
has a
machine
jack
guns and
plug.
heavy artillery?
You've got to give a man a chance.
XLR, you know, 3
Wasted
pins.
potential. Make the
Has
guilty
3
men
pins.
innocent once more. Free them from themselves.
But you can also, the audio interfaces typically have a multi-style input, so you could use a 1/4-inch instrument cable
Then they wouldn't be
or
guilty
an
anymore.
XLR
We've
cable.
been doing that for years, you idiot.
Like I could
How do
plug
you think
my
we keep
guitar
prison costs down?
in
They ain't
to
by
the
magic
interface
or
if I
cooking
wanted
the
to,
books.
and I've
We
got
say that for education.
it also
As in
has
most
phantom
things,
power.
we in government are
My
saving money so that
microphone
you don't have to.
is
When we spend
XLR,
less money
but
on
it's
services, more goes to
I
administration
use phantom
salaries
power,
and
which
expenses,
typically you don't
which
use
helps
phantom
make
power on
lives a
an
lot
XLR
less
microphone,
difficult for
but I have
everybody.
a booster
about
that
sharing.
boosts the
Sharing your
the
taxes
signal
out amongst
by
the
like
select
25-ish
few.
dB,
That's why I work
and
so
it's
hard at
powered
school
by
so I
phantom
can reap
power.
the rewards
It
now.
doesn't reach the microphone; it
You were
only
taught at school
powers the
because the other
booster.
kids laughed at you and called you a
And it's
square.
also got
That's a damn lie.
I think a 10 dB pad,
They called me the bat.
so you
because
could
my
drop
voice
the
didn't
signal
break
if it
until I
was too hot
19.
coming in.
So,
You could
Mr.
turn that
Sharp,
on, and it
I
also
take
has
it you
an
don't
80
believe in regulations.
hertz
I believe in giving people
filter.
a
So
chance,
I turned that
not
on
tying them
to get
down
rid
with
of
lots
any low-end
needless regulations.
stuff.
The fact is, business is run by moral people who won't
Can't
do
silence the
anything
truth.
illegal or try to get rich quickly.
But since you got elected,
So,
Vice City has been
if you're not
characterized by a
using
government who
an
cut
XLR
8 to the
microphone,
poor,
you probably
offer
don't need an
tax
audio
breaks to the
interface.
rich,
So
and
yeah, my
pay
old
people to dump
Audient, it's
toxic
the same
waste near
brand as the one
schools.
I'm using now.
Yes,
It's
we've
the
made
one
a
I
lot of
have
progress.
that I'm probably going to
And
sell.
up on
It's just a
Capitol
single
Hill,
channel.
You were instrumental in pushing through
For
a
me
bill
to
allowing the
set this up the way I
manufacture
wanted it,
and
I needed
sale
a
of
2-channel
evil
with
cream,
send
a
and
dessert
return.
with potential lethal consequences.
Not true. Only 23
Oh, I'm
people
done.
have died, and several of them probably
But you get
deserved
food
it.
anyway. I'm just doing jumps,
With
you
people
know.
being set such a bad example by big business, how are they supposed to respect each other, to act safely in society?
So
And how are
I
they
would say a
policed
lot
by
of
a
people,
demoralized and
most people,
underfunded
are
police
probably
force?
just using a USB microphone.
I'm afraid that's apparently quite
I
a difficult question, but
personally
my solution is easy.
didn't
I'm
care
gonna
for the
talk
one I
for a
had.
long
I had a
time
nice
about
one. I
subject
just
not in any way
I
related.
didn't
Pretty
like
soon people will forget all about it.
having
I'll
to
remind people
do
that I have a
my
great haircut,
audio
and that
tweaking with
under my
software.
stewardship, Vice
That's
City
why
has
I have
had on
a
average
hardware
15% better
mic
weather than
processor.
before,
I like
while crime
like
rates
having the
only go up
knobs.
if you don't turn the graph
I like to tweak
upside
the
down.
knobs.
Turn it upside down, and they have halved under me, Alex Shrub. Vote Shrub for president, and you'll have
All
a
right,
friendly
number
face in the
30.
White House.
I guess
A
the
man
bike's
you
okay.
can
It's
trust.
not black
A
smoke
local
yet.
man who likes golf and
Maybe I'll do
laughing
one
and
more
photo
jump
opportunities
and
at
then
your
take a
store or
break
place of
real
business.
quick.
Just send me a letter. I'll send you an automated photocopied response. We call it democracy.
All right, so we have to go
and
back to
that's
that
where the
wooden
money
ramp.
goes.
Just a minute.
Don't interrupt. Let me finish.
But you're not.
This man won't let me speak. You, Shorty, shut up and let me speak. I'm taller than him.
Do you have
ladies
a
and
mic in
gentlemen, by
mind,
at
or do you have a
least 3
mic
inches, which means I'm a
for
lot
your
more
YouTube
respectable looking.
videos?
Everyone
I
knows
sold
politicians lie and
my
steal and
USB
cheat, but
mic
at least with me
to
in
one of
charge,
my
you know I look
Twitch
good and I have
friends.
a very supercilious
I had
manner.
a
Besides which,
an
I've
R-
been
what did I
abroad,
have?
and I prefer it here because I'm
Was
a
it a-
man of the people.
Was it an
Vote
RE?
Shrub.
Was it an RE
You'll
2020?
get richer, and you won't feel guilty about it.
Enough.
USB?
We're
I
running
don't
out
remember.
of time, and you completely failed to answer the question.
I'm a professional. That's my job.
And Mr. Hickory, what about you?
But I think Rode makes really popular microphones.
It's filling up with
RODE.
people who can't tell the difference between a swamp and a marsh. Guys who don't know the
You got a
first
USB
thing about
mic?
the legality
Then
of
you don't need an
marrying within the
interface.
family. That's why we need a river. People, I'm
I'll
telling
probably
you,
just
pick
throw it
up
on
your
eBay and
spades, go
take a
into your
huge
garden,
loss on it,
start
like I
digging as
usually
deep and
do.
as far as you can. Pretty soon the whole
Go
state will be
west
flooded and
on the
ruined.
road.
Then
Okay.
they'll have to leave.
Wait.
We must build a
Go
moat
west
to the north, or they will
out
come
onto the
down
road road, drive north.
And Mr. Hickory, were you born in Florida?
What? All right.
What a stupid
What?
question of all the
I'm just going to go
cheap, were
north
you?
and see if this
Of course
leads to
not.
something.
No one's been born in Florida since 1877, but I've been here for 5 years, which is a very long time.
Yes, it is. A very long time. Almost as long as this show. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Pressing Issues with me, Maurice Chavez.
Yeah, if you're using like a condenser mic, that'll pick up a lot of stuff, and that's kind of what I didn't want. This
we
is
had Alex Shrub,
dynamic.
Ellen Brayshaw, and John Florida Hickory discussing safety. I guess you've all
I
got
find
to
it
make up
easier
your
to
minds.
control this
Should
type.
we be as wet as fish or a corrupt money-grabbing thief?
I live next to a
Gentlemen,
noisy road,
I feel we really
so I
got
can.
somewhere.
I have a
And that
gate
Vice
on
City
it,
and
like
people
pretty
everywhere know a lot
clamped
more than
down.
they did before we began. And now, over to Jonathan and
There's
Melissa
a little
to
bit
talk
of a
to you
noise
about
floor,
public
but
radio
it's not
in your
nearly
area.
as bad as
You're
it used to
listening
be.
to VCPR, the radio station for disoriented and unrealistic college
And
professors
then
who wear fuzzy sweaters and find
I
everything
think,
terribly interesting.
what kind
I'm
of-
Michelle Montanius.
And I'm Jonathan Freeloader.
Some people
Public
use that
radio is
voice meter
very important.
banana
You may have heard my recent hour-long
for like
story
filtering and
about my
stuff.
hike
You
in the
can
park.
use
Was fascinating
you can use
and very important for
plugins with
everyone, even the blind. Play a
OBS as
selection,
well
Jonathan.
for processing.
I think this is the part where I came to the big tree.
I almost felt like I was there. You won't get this kind of nauseating detail on commercial radio. VCPR is 100% commercial free.
Yeah, my
Absolutely
microphone
nothing
setup
interrupts
is
your enjoyment of
way
our fine programming
overkill
and ability to tackle the
and not
important
necessary.
things like
It's
Jonathan's
just
walk
kind
in
of
the park.
fun.
But we need you. Think
for
of
me.
yourself as a member of this station, except you aren't allowed in the doors. That's an important metaphor for life.
Yes, how wonderful would it be to own an hour of this radio station? We just got an enormous pledge from Farewell Ranch. That's great. Farewell Ranch is a great place to take your loved one. Just dial 866-9.
You don't get any complaints? Oh, do you want some?
Remember, VCPR is commercial
I'll give you
and
some.
interest-free. Donate your money now. Let's get back to pressing issues.
Thank you, guys. So, we're
Drive
back
north
on
and take
pressing
the
issues.
first left. You
Just
can
one of many
see.
fine shows you'll hear if you have the patience to listen to public radio. Although thanks to the many awards we have
Do they
won,
mean-
Pressing Issues has extended playtime and is the #1 rated show in the Vice City
First-
area.
I mean,
I'm your
there's a
very
left.
entertaining host, Maurice
Maybe they
Chavez,
mean this
a
one
man
here.
climbing the broadcasting ladder at a rate of 6 nuts. 6 years
I'd have to
ago,
show up so I
I was a
complain.
clown,
You'd
and
have to
now
stream.
I'm a success.
There
Think
it is.
about it. Imagine where I could be in 10 years. I could achieve anything. Anyway, morality.
Boom, roasted.
What is it? Why do we need it? Our
I got a million of
ancestors,
them.
Shortly after discovering fire, built tools to
Can't
beat
believe
each
I
other
went
over
there.
the head and discover how to make
That's all I
meat to
got.
celebrate with afterwards. Then Columbus came over, shut down the
Was that too
Pilgrim
mean?
discos.
No.
Why? All very confusing if you ask me. And you did. And I asked myself, that is a perfect subject for a region-wide discussion show, which is very lucky because I happen to host one.
Rav knows
To
the
discuss
rules, and so
subject
do
of
I.
morality, we have firebrand preacher Pastor Richards, the head of the Pastor Richards Salvation Statue
It's mostly,
Organization,
you know,
a group which plans to raise enough
the
money
whole
to build
dishing
a
it and
statue
taking
of
it
Pastor
thing.
Richards himself. We also have John Brown, leader
I think
of
Rav
Moms
knows that
Against Popular
none of us
Culture,
would be
or
intentionally mean
MAPC.
to him.
Or is it MAPS? MAP gay? I don't know. We're deep in
That's why-
acronym hell right now.
Oh, Rav's a
or is it
top.
Purgatory. And finally,
There you
we
go.
have Barry
Got it in writing.
Stein,
Rav's a top.
author of the book As Nature Intended. He's the editor of Vice City's
Power top.
Naturist News, and is working feverishly,
Cheap
it says
viewers
here,
on
to bring more nude recreation to Vice City.
Rav
To protect the
dot
dignity of our other
TV.
panelists, we place Mr. Barry Stark behind a divider.
I'm naked back here. It's my right as a person.
Yes. Let's start with the obvious, yes? Is it moral to be naked?
Yes. You can't stop me.
Well, I'm a mother.
I got some cheap viewers.
I have to deal with this issue every day.
You know what I mean?
My adorable kids have learned that it's wrong to be
Love
naked.
those bots.
When it's bath time,
They are pretty cheap.
know to put on a bathing costume. That's also the reason there are no mirrors in my house. Nudity leads to bad, naughty things.
Maurice,
Take the first
if I may
left. Okay.
interrupt, I haven't worn clothes since
The ramp is
1982.
angled left, but you don't need to worry about this, provided you use all the grass to get a run up. It will fly far enough for the jump to count.
I'd
Alright.
always felt very constricted. Then it hit me like a slippery fish. Clothes are plain wrong. When you're born, you're not wearing any clothes. When you die, you're not wearing any clothes.
I'm going to have to interrupt you there. What if you die at work? What if an enormous piece of machinery falls
That
while you're working?
was
Clothes lead to
not what I wanted to
immorality.
do,
Nudity
but
stops people from fighting.
it'll count. That's all I needed to do. Where's my where is my bike? Oh, it's right in front of me. Camera.
There'd be no war. Everyone's complaining about crime and the theft of cars in the city. No one's ever stolen my car. No one's ever pickpocketed me. They've never even tried.
That's because you're a
Alright, so that was number
degenerate
30.
loony.
If the police were naked, it would set a great example to everyone. You can direct traffic and eat donuts entirely in the buff.
Maurice, this
Alright,
kind
so that
of immoral
means-
behavior is exactly why.
Do we actually have 30? Make sure this is actually counting everything properly. 30 out of 36. Ooh, boy. Oh, yeah. Looking good. All right. I'm trying to take a quick break. Let me just see what the next jump is. We only have 2 more jumps to do. And then we're doing vigilantes. And that will give us 150 armor. So that's cool.
The predicted 40,000 years of nuclear winter in phase 2 and with funding.
We gotta fix that armor. Yeah. Yeah, we'll fix it before we start any vigilantes. I think. I don't know. How's the bike doing? Is the smoke black yet? I think it's still kind of white. I might be able to take a couple more jumps. We'll see. Number 31 is Phil's place. Oh, we gotta go to Phil's. That's that junkyard. And 32 is downtown. Downtown.
The children born out of wedlock to a future of hopelessness. Anyone who does not agree with me is mentally sick and should
so
be
I will just leave this here. Let's check on the cat. She's kind of in frame. I can't move it any more than that, so that'll have to do. And I want to go take a quick break.
Jen, you're a mom, so you know
and I'll be right back. If anyone's heading out for the night, thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.
My kids are very special.
And if you're not leaving, well,
classes. Now,
that's your problem.
I teach my kids history
All right,
to give
see you in
them
a bit.
perspective. Last night I was telling them about how Magellan sailed around the Strait of Magellan and met some friendly natives that gave him supplies. Then he had to kill all of them. And that's an important lesson about life. If you look at nature, you'll see many species that eat their children to protect them. This is especially true of hamsters. It's about putting the family first. That's really important to me, and where a lot of my morality comes from. And if you don't like it, find your own husband and stay away from mine, okay?
Okay, but, and excuse me if I sound a little confused here, but I don't think I understand.
Now, my morality comes from looking at history and biology and working out what's best for my kids and screw anyone else. That's what this country's all about. I mean, I saw the hippies. What a load of claptrap. What's your kid gonna do at a school with a name like Moonbeam or Wave or Horseradish or whatever they call them? How can you take your kid to a Little League game when you live in a communal farm growing drugs? It's awful. And that's what my life is about, looking down on others.
Yes, I think I can see that now. Moving on. Pastor Richards, in your book, you talk about putting yourself first, and how people should not make sacrifices or help those in need. Do you want to elaborate?
Oh, that's right. People need to learn how to take care of themselves and not depend on others. If you read chapter 45 of my book, I talk about how being selfish is a virtue. The best thing you can do for someone that needs help is to tell them to help themselves. That builds moral character. Morality, Maurice. There's not much left in this city. Every time a culture has taken on the doctrine of helping your fellow man, we get thrown into the dark ages. Look at Russia. They keep trying to help each other out, extend a hand to a neighbor, and guess what? Every 10 years, someone's invading, burning down their homes, and taking their toilet paper. Napoleon, Stalin, Attila the Hun, all of them. After you read my book, you will understand. I may have been born in the sea, but I'm no dummy.
Are we gonna talk about being naked?
Yeah, soon, Barry. Keep your hair on and calm down, please, my friend. Divorce rates are up. Standardized test scores are down. Vampire sightings at the mall. Can the family be saved? Or, to put it another way, if we're meant to be monogamous, why weren't we born already married? Jan, over to you.
Well, since I'm a happily married mother, I know the family unit is the basis of all society. Now, even when my husband is working late or away on an extended business trip to Hawaii with his secretary, I understand just how important the family unit is in life. He's working hard so I can get another station wagon with even more wood on it.
Go on. Tell me more about your family.
Well, I like to compare it to nature. After all, it is one planet, even if we do just want to maim and kill each other, especially me. Now, look at sharks and sandworms. Oh, and one of my hobbies, besides making babies and criticizing people, is biology. You learn so much from nature. People these days, they don't grow their own food. They can barely get out of their recliners and make it to the supermarket. I tell you, there is nothing super about that place. Kids these days don't know how to preserve and can their own food. No wonder all they want to do is play video games or hang out with their friends. What is it, the Degeneratron? What a crock of shit.
Hey, watch your language. This is radio. We have regulations about that sort of thing.
But you let a naked man on.
He's behind the screen. You can't see him. It's not that exciting. Imagine a flabby guy with a ponytail and a nasty rash. You'll get the picture.
Imagine one. I married one. Anyway, what was I saying?
You were discussing the Degenatron, which I understand is a games machine. Then you swore.
I'm sorry, it makes me so mad. I mean, what I heard my son, Patrick III, I heard him using slang words in the house the other day.
All right, I'm back. I tried to show you that I actually have 2 cats, but he has
beat him to
0
within an inch
interest
of
in
his
being
life,
on stream.
and he will never make that mistake again. Americans should be spoken properly.
What?
No, don't interrupt me. I've got children, you know. Please. This is really important. It's about the family. Look. Nobody knows how to cook anymore. Nobody knows how to kill anymore. Nobody knows how to kill dinner. My daddy was a very wise man before that tractor pull accident. My daddy taught me how to slaughter a pig. That's very useful information. Oh, sure, I was a little nervous at first, but he put me in a room with a fork and a fat sow and told me he'd be back in an hour for some fat back and hog gels.
Little on the
As
chubby
mother,
side.
I'm proud to say I throttled the life out of that little piggy.
I really don't
did it
see
for
her
my
eating all
family,
that
and
much.
I'll do it again. Feeding the
She
family is
was
my
a
job
really,
as a
really
mother.
tiny cat.
Daddy earns money
After
and
she
goes
got
away
fixed,
with a secretary, and Mommy
that's when
provides
she got
dinner
fat.
and keeps a brave face on things, even though her heart is breaking. Where are my pills?
Barry, you look like you've got something to say.
I agree. Statistics show that families that spend time together
Yeah, he
naked are
basically
the
hit
best kinds of
the
families.
bed and
You see,
bounced.
social class distinctions
And he's just sitting
disappear when
on
everyone
the
is
floor,
naked. I can't tell if you're
like,
rich
not
or
that far
poor,
away.
black or white. It doesn't matter.
She's
'cause
not
we're
in
all
the bed
naked.
because it's too
Designer
warm.
Clothes? Try designer
When it's warm
nudism.
outside,
My body
she
was made by
lays
the best designer
on the
around,
floor, and
Mother
she goes back and
Nature.
forth
That's
throughout
why
the
we're
day.
labbing to build a naked casino in Vice City, so old people can
Thanks for the
gamble
welcome
naked,
back.
and poor people can lose hope in the buff.
It is written, chapter 23, verse 5 of my
All right.
book. He that gambles
Gotta
his
go to
money
Phil's
away
place.
is a fool, but he who believes in me will go to spend eternity in
place.
space with other affluent...
So from here, that is north
You won't
of here.
have to think for yourself.
Oh, but I think it is, Pastor. We look around. Nudie clubs, discos, drinking. Do people want to be moral? Can you legislate morality? Can we tell people how to live their lives?
Absolutely. Yes, of course I can. Just look at Prohibition or the Cultural Revolution in China. We can learn a lot from history. Chairman Mao or Stalin, they purged their
Get there
lands of
from here?
degenerates and intellectuals.
Or is it? Is it more north? Where does this go?
That's exactly who my teachings appeal
This is
to.
Phil's,
This
right?
lawless, permissive society has no boundaries, and without boundaries,
Oh no,
how do
that's
you
the
know where the limits
scrapyard.
are?
That's a
You
different
have to know
mission.
what's good and what's evil.
Okay.
You need someone to
I was
tell
getting
you
that
so.
confused with
Single
Phil's.
moms have obese kids, it's a fact, while rich people have a lot of guilt unnecessarily, in my opinion.
I agree. I don't think these people understand just how hard it is to potty train. You have to give a treat when Precious makes a poopy. My kids are big boned and they eat prunes every day. But that's what's
What is
wrong with
this?
this country. All of this emphasis on being thin and healthy. When my
Is this
children
Phil's?
are hungry, I hand them a spear and send them out to the park to catch their own food. They're learning how to be
Okay, this is Phil's.
self-sufficient. Yesterday, my youngest, Jono, killed the postman, but at least he was trying. So I gave him a cuddle. I told him to hit Daddy next time he comes home late.
Oh,
smelling
I have
of
to drive
pea
out of
perfume.
Phil's. Am I lost? I'm
It's
just
time to take a
I'm just
break
trying to
before we
find
hear
the
about
next
any more
jump.
criminal acts
It's
against
based
government
on
employees.
the location
You're listening
of
to
Phil's
Pressing
place.
Issues. Morality is the subject at hand.
As you drive out of Phil's,
how
go
free
east along the
radio
road.
without
Look out for a
commercial
spot on the
breaks
right
We'll be right back.
where the building
You're listening
dips
to
in.
VCPR,
All right,
Finally,
this is
a radio station for teachers and librarians. You've been enjoying pressing issues, but as is
The
normal,
building
you can't
dips
listen to
in.
an hour's worth
Okay.
of programming on this station without us
I
begging
don't know
for
what that
money.
means.
It's the bi-daily begathon
Exploring.
here on VCPR, where we hold your favorite shows hostage until you pony up some cash.
You know what's so great about VCPR?
You should see a row of
It's like
pink
a shining
buildings
torch of
here.
cultural
Oh,
enlightenment
it's
for
down.
Vice City. In these times
Here we
of
go.
darkness,
It's down here.
when the hordes are so uneducated they can barely understand
go. Pink
multisyllabic
buildings.
phrases like "clean my shoes better, Marissa," or "I'll report you
Directly
to the IRS,"
east of
or
them is an
dialectical
alley.
materialism. Isn't it pleasant to have a patronizing voice on the radio?
That's right, Michelle.
Okay.
With the
Oh,
way
I
things
see.
are
There
going
we
under
go.
Reagan, at any moment, the unwashed Huns from the Midwest could descend upon Vice City and enslave the poets and postal workers.
Oh, we need to go into the courtyard.
Network programming.
That is a frightening thought.
I need to
But
get
like
these
many
guys
things
out of
in
the way,
life,
though.
You can throw money at something and feel better about yourself. VCPR is your public radio station, but you have to open your wallets.
That's right. If you pledge at the $1,000 level, you'll get tickets for In the Future There Will Be Robots at the Vice City Arts Center.
People who see that show say it's difficult to put into
Oh,
English.
we got it.
That must mean it's
Perfect.
spectacular.
Yes, but if you don't give money to VCPR, we could be thrown back to the Stone Age.
You like
Liberals will be
VCPR?
set on fire in the streets. Give now. Let's return to pressing issues. Over to you, Maurice, in the studio. Useless, talentless asshole.
You're correct. He is an asshole. I love those guys. Really professional and living proof that all of the best talent isn't on commercial networks. These people do it for love because they have integrity.
All right, we can do
just
one
like
more
me.
jump,
We're
and
back
then we
with
have
pressing
to do
issues. I'm Maurice
vigilantes.
Chavez, winner of 5 public radio awards in the Vice City
Vigilante
area,
and
including the best
firefighter.
voice. On this show, we take
And
complex
then
issues
rampages.
and boil them down to simple ones so you can understand. On this segment of the show, we are discussing morality. Since the beginning of time, man has asked questions. Why are we here? What time is it? And is there a place around here a guy can get a drink?
And
Early
then
man, as seen in the
we can
cave of
actually do
Lascaux
missions.
in
So we're getting
France,
closer.
questioned the morality of
So
making
I would
a mammoth
say we could
extinct.
probably
I think
wrap
we all
up
know what happened there.
a lot of the side stuff next week and
Recently,
start
my
missions
city
again.
considered passing a public curfew that says nobody can be on the streets
These
after
rampages
8:30 p.m. Of
are,
course, the bill didn't
you know,
get passed.
they're gonna be challenging.
Made people think. If
I'm
you
not too
don't
worried about
vote,
vigilante
you
or
get morons
firefighter.
in charge. Is that moral?
We got one more jump, and then we do have 4 more
the
jumps, but apparently
Children
they're
should be at home with their parents
better
naked.
off
A curfew makes sense.
done later
You
for
know how
some
much
reason.
money
I don't know
save by
why.
having to wear trendy clothes? Read a history book. At the creation of the universe.
What? I disagree. It's fine.
Business.
As long as I show up, we should make progress every night. I don't think I've ever had 0 progress.
Up and down.
Oh my goodness. Get
Lost
back
1 more
behind the divider,
armor.
please.
Yeah.
I'm married.
Yeah, we'll
What's
fix
so
that.
wrong with me? Why do you hate me because I'm happy?
As soon as I'm done with this
Jen,
jump,
give me a hug. I won't hurt you. And by the
gotta
sound of
find
things,
ammunition. Oh, we gotta go all the way north.
Oh,
Okay.
we've worked through it. He was stressed.
Save?
It's hard keeping a family together these days.
Everyone, take your clothes
I'll
off
save,
and go away like you're free of bondage. Everyone
I'll save
out there in
after I
Vice
do
City,
this
take your clothes
jump,
off.
most
If this is
likely.
the land of the free, let's start with our pants. Feel the
Because
wind
everything's
from the air
counting,
conditioning.
and I don't think
A breeze is so
I don't think it's
liberating.
storming.
Thanks very
Because
much.
typically I save a
Now,
lot
if you
when
could
it's
get
raining.
back behind that divider, Harry, please. Otherwise, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Gotta go to ammunition.
Now sit down. On pressing issues, we think it is very important to respect one another, to treat each other like we would like to be treated.
All right, ammunition.
If you don't like the
I could
United
die.
States, son, why don't you move to Russia? I don't understand.
living on the
people
edge
in America
tonight.
Today. They call this a Cold War, but it's hot.
Please don't steal my motorcycle. Thank you.
Any day now, you're sitting in school passing notes and talking about the prom when suddenly
So
you
go
look out the
south
window
from
and
the
there are
shop,
Russian paratroopers
which is the
dropping
way I
in to
just came
take
from.
over. What can you do? Run into the woods with your friends? Call yourselves the Wolverines?
Uh-huh.
Put twigs in your hands?
Stop.
Try to beat back the Ruskies? No, you hightail it to Pastor Richard's Salvation statue
Almost
and blast
as-
off into space. But there is a
Okay,
limited amount of
this-
space. That's why I suggest anyone who wants the safety and
I'm
security
gonna read
of
this
your
the
own
way it's
bunker,
written.
Give now. Call
It's making my brain
866-9-SAVE-ME.
seize
We'll
up.
get you on the payment plan, and if you're paid in full
Stop
on D-Day,
almost
you and your family will be
as
safe.
you
If not, you may
as
have to choose
have,
to save yourself
because
and
you
leave the
should
others
notice
behind.
a slanted section
Stop
on the
saying things
building
my show. You're not a
to
valued
on
sponsor
the
who
left
supports the
corner.
art of public radio, buddy.
I, for one, welcome our new Russian masters. We can learn so much from other cultures. Did you know in India, the women protest by setting themselves on fire? I'll tell you, next time the kids are screaming for ice
They're
cream and
talking
fun,
about
I may
this.
just douse myself
They're
in
talking about the
kerosene.
steps.
I use that as a threat to my kids all the time, so it's no wonder they're so screwed up. That's one of the tough things about being a mom, not ruining their lives with guilt.
Stop
As a matter of
almost
fact, I don't let
as
my kids watch
you
cartoons
as
or slasher
have,
flicks.
because
Really?
you should
That Night
notice
After
a
Dark
slanted
movie may be
section
#1 in
on
the
the
box
building
office, but my kids certainly ain't
to
gonna see it. If
on
you raise your
the
kids
left
right,
corner.
they end up being
It's just a
like
fancy
you
way
boy
of saying
over there,
stairs.
or working in radio.
I don't know if
I
fancy
want
is
them
the
to get
word.
proper jobs, like being a doctor, not a patient.
That is offensive. My mother understood I was special. She made me wear a bonnet as a child, and when I demanded to go to school naked, she was fine with
We
it.
need a
After
hearty,
social services
a
moved me,
hearty
she was
run-up.
still
All
right
right.
with me. I still remember
This
when
is
she
not
kissed
going to
me
work out the
goodbye.
first time, most likely,
Barry,
but
earlier you said you discovered naturism.
of course there's a cop in the way.
I know, but I lie a lot. I've got a lot of personal issues. Look at me. Please, Maurice, I need a hug.
There's another example of immorality in this city. Public showing of affection.
We get it the first try?
Making out and...
No. Oh, they'll fall off the building. All right. I did not expect that. We only lost, what, 2 armor on that? 1 armor?
For a higher calling, like construction.
Okay, that's the last unique jump we can do for now.
Call me now.
You know, pretty soon you won't be able to tell who's a human and who's an android. Why, the corporation is working on it right now.
Take another little piece of
I
my
tell my
armor
kids
now,
not to kiss other kids at
baby.
school. It might be an android. Suck your
All right.
brains out. You must have seen the miniseries
Okay.
event on television. I read it.
On
in a
to
book.
Vigilante.
We've got to stop looking at the stars, all this science fiction, and focus on the family. Now, if you really want to dance like you're on the moon, go there.
Oh,
and
we're
leave
going
us
to do
in
it with the
peace.
Hunter.
And that's a fact.
We're going to get the Hunter
I'm
helicopter
sorry,
to do
Maurice,
these.
but I have to tell you, I moved to Florida to bring my kids up the American way in a theme park. And that's just the kind of person I am. Opinionated and moronic.
I see. Well, this panel is certainly interesting. The issue is morality. Recently, rock
Wait,
artists
I don't want to go
joined
down
together
there.
to provide
That's
famine
going to
aid
trap me.
Alaska with the song, Do They Know It's the 4th of July? Critics complain
how do
it's
I get outta
immoral
here?
to meddle in the affairs of other peoples and cultures. Pastor Richard, what do you make of meddling in other people's business like an
Black smoke,
over-opinionated
huh?
sociopath?
I think I just
Well,
cracked
let
the
me
oil
say
pan.
That money could have gone to much better things, like reserving a place
not
by
good.
my side in the Pastor Richard Salvation statue. But
I don't see a
digress and plug.
ramp. Oh my god. Tommy, please. What are you doing?
It's plain and simple. They eat whales and snow and they sleep in the
this roof?
freezer. Who wants to eat snow every day? Oh, I tried to help. I sent a helicopter
There's another way
with
out.
copies of my book, but they burned
I
them in
will
a
have to
pile
go
for
down
heat.
there.
If the people of Alaska
If I want
choose
to keep the
live there,
bike.
let them.
It's probably not
Don't
going to
come crying when you're tired of eating
make
penguin
the jump,
and it
though.
snows 18 feet a day.
Yes, but don't you think it's
it
important?
over
I think
here?
it's very important to listen to me, young man.
That's a
what
fence,
makes
isn't
the
it?
state of Florida great. Rather than help
Yeah.
improve where they are, people nationwide abandon their homes.
There's
come
another
down here and shove
way
their
outta
beliefs
here.
down everyone else's throats. That's the American way, always has been.
where
We
is it?
should send some pictures of Florida to those people in Alaska. I tell you, they throw down that bear pelt, saddle up the sled dogs, and get pulled all the way to Vice City. And I should know, I'm from Mars.
No, you're not.
Mars, Alabama.
Yeah, there's like
I
another
founded
set of
3
stairs.
colleges there.
The problem with
Here.
Alaska is that people
That's what I was
don't
looking
get
for.
naked. If you can't work on your car or play
I'll probably
the
get it. The
cello
bike's
or
just
do
gonna
something nice in
explode.
your birthday suit, then what's the point of living?
Oops.
Well, it is a bit cold there. People put on clothes when it's cold. We evolved without a warm covering of hair.
That's a lie, sir. We come from the great meeting.
That's fine. That's totally normal.
Don't get weird on me.
What is this?
Hi. Do you know anything about motorcycles? Miss? Is this normal? I think it is, right? Oh, it's raining now. We'll just...
Over and over.
She's-
Truckers realize there's nothing to be
That's an
ashamed
old
of
trick.
on the open road. Get naked.
if your
and beat it out
suspension's
down the
pumping,
line.
you
You've never
whack
seen
it with
such
a
community
shopping bag
morality
and
as
it
a nudist colony. We
clears it
share
right up.
everything. The cooking, cleaning, wives, a shared sense of what it's like to be a complete
She lost her toy,
social
yeah.
Now, wait right there, Barry. I'm getting something through the cat.
I think we're right at our
Okay. We just
our
want
place
to tell
here.
you a little more about public
Exactly
radio
as I
funding.
planned it.
We'll be right back after this.
By the way,
Hello, I'm sure you're enjoying our high-quality programming. I'm Michelle Montanius. Jonathan, I think it's time to acknowledge
Rav's
the people
peeking
who are
over the
sending money in to shut us up and end
the
this
the,
dreadful
s-
begathon.
the toilet
Here's a
stall
$10
door.
pledge from
I
Fran.
think that's what that is. All right, let's go get our armor. It's over here. There we go. And we might as well just get this stuff while we're here, I guess. Where's the rocket launcher? I like the rocket launcher. So I think we're gonna, we'll go down and save, and I think we're gonna take the chopper and get the Hunter, which is the military helicopter with the missiles or the guns or whatever it has. So that'll be tricky because we have to land without getting shot. I'm sure it'll be fine and easy as usual. Right? Move over a little bit. I think that's better. Okay. Saved. Yeah. All right. We're saved now. We like military helicopter with missiles. All right. Well, I got one for you. Let's see. When you're up in the air, push R3 to engage vigil. Oh, we're actually going to do vigilante from it. I didn't even know you could do that. So this will give us 50% tougher body armor. As long as the missiles go faster than the average walking speed, I can't guarantee that. So yeah, we'll get 150 body armor from this. So I think we have to approach from the north with another helicopter. We have to go to the military base, approach from the north, and land.
Then just don't talk to me.
Let's go to K-Chat again.
The gash is back together, and an incredibly useful and durable toothpick.
Can't go on without me. I've got toffee stuck in tooth.
We still have an hour. I don't know.
For those unplanned extended
I'm not
days
sure
in the jungle, there's a saw for building your own hut, toilet paper, and a full
how this is going to go.
as well
I
as
never
a
tried
sliding
this
blade
before.
that can kill a man before he can scream.
Communist Red.
The Exploder Survival Knife.
I could probably make that an alias command.
Now, it can save you.
This knife killed 25,000 people in Cambodia. Now, you can too.
Whatever. I'd die if I didn't have assistance friends who belong.
Where is the military base? It's over. It's by the airport, right?
Hi, I'm Amy, and you're on K-Chat. Just Emily. I can't get over how familiar you are.
Oh, Riley, I will hope you read my book. The mysteries of the absolute can never be explained.
It's over
Mother
here.
Nature knows more than all of us. That's what keeps people.
This is going to be the hardest part, is actually getting the helicopter.
Zombies. A roof separates
I highly
you from
doubt
the
we can keep
sunshine
it.
in the morning. A bed separates you from
So the
the
idea
light
is to
of the
engage
night.
Vigilante
That's what's so great
and
about
shoot the
your
cars with
instincts.
missiles.
When you're no longer oppressed by the cultural pressures
I didn't even know that was
of making
possible.
money or showering or wiping yourself after using a toilet.
So the
You
idea
can
here
focus
is
on
to
the important
land
things.
by the Hunter
Well, I've been up north to the theme park, and last week I went to the beach.
and then
No.
get out
Really
and
travel.
take it.
My covenant's been meeting every Thursday, Saturday to
Where's the
prepare for
tank?
a grand coracle journey along the same
Where
route
is
we
the
took
Hunter?
when our people came from Russia and Alaska along the Bering Strait.
They're shooting at me.
Coracle. Oh, is that like a
Where is the hunter? Oh, it should be over. Should be over there.
Gather grass and sew it together. A coracle is a single-person rowing boat made of reeds and twigs from ancient Britain. There's so many wonderful things you can learn from the ancient Britons, Amy.
I don't see it.
Like metallurgy and how to cauterize the wound when a bear has eaten your arm. Everyone used to have...
I can't get out. I don't even see it. It wasn't even there. Maybe we'll try saving again to change the time. Pretty sure you're supposed to come from the north. I don't know. There's a trick to it. No, my helicopter's not even here. Try save again. I don't. Might have to leave and come back with a car or something weird to cause it to respawn. Got some weird memory stuff going on in these old consoles. Just gotta trick them once in a while. Yeah, I think we have to go out and come back. My motorcycle is gone. Did I park it in there?
Zombies. A roof separates you from the sunshine in the morning. A bed separates you from the loving earth at night. That's what's so great about learning these things. When you're no longer oppressed by the
Right, we'll just go around the block.
Making money or showering or wiping yourself after using a toilet, you can focus on the important things. Do you traveling?
No,
well, I've been up north to the theme
try
park,
going back.
and last week I went to the beach.
No, really travel. My coven has been meeting every Thursday, Saturday to prepare for a grand coracle journey along the same route we took when our people...
The helicopter despawned for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because I had the motorcycle in the garage? I don't know. So I have cars in there. Let's go see. Now it's there. Okay. So let me save again. I don't know why the hunter wasn't there. All right, let's go. Oh my god, I keep running past it. Okay. Come on.
Coven.
Like witches?
No, yes, but not witches like you think.
All right, let's see if the hunter's there this time.
Believe in communal sharing and chanting a lot and can't find husbands. Reading magazines,
I don't think there's any easier way to do this, unfortunately.
Skin raw with rocks, dying of old age at 27, crying in terror when it starts to thunder. And these are all the things our ancestors did. Since I found my new mind and body, things have really changed for me. Our modern society only celebrates a select few. Every woman and every man is a star in the sky, Amy. Not just the ones that sing on TV or those people in the movies. I think I know that you need to separate your reflection from your true self. A Zen garden.
Oh, my brother had one of those, and the federales came.
Oh, no. Zen, silly girl. It's a little Zen.
It's not even spawning.
It teaches you things like that death isn't an end. It's just a stage and also a beginning of a new
Where
journey.
is the hunter?
Do you have a leader in this weirdo cult of yours?
Not a cult, a coven. There's a big difference. Yes, our leader's name is Phil.
That's a weird name for a leader
I
of a
saw the
group of
tank
witches.
before, but I did not see the
Hi, Kale.
helicopter.
What Harry let you got?
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be,
Man who's a witch
you know,
and everything.
on the
Do not
helipad.
disrespect Phil. He teaches us
There's the tank.
Of the year, Amy. It's full of solar holidays and goes round and round and round. You can learn a lot from the sun and the moon. If you look at the sun,
Oh, wait.
Meaning
It's over
it is
here.
something to be respected. And the moon has a dark side, just like we
Is this it
do.
over here?
And some people have craters, and only a sixth of gravity.
Oh, God.
The ancient
Who do you think you're messing with, pal?
It's over there. Okay, I see it. I can't. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I think I'm stuck in here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, hi guys. Serpentine. Okay, so there it is. I couldn't see it before. I thought it was on the helipad, but I suppose it's not for some reason. Yeah, the tanks just have a regular, like, car door on them. With a steering wheel. Like, if you look inside, they have an actual steering wheel. Like a car. Oh, good. They left the helicopter here for us. Okay, now I know where it is. If there are guys by it, we have to come back and wait for them to move.
No, yes, but not witches like
I don't. We still got like an hour, so we'll see.
Believe in communal sharing and chanting a lot, and can't find husbands. Reading magazines, cloaks.
Why are they shooting at me?
Horned gods.
Because this is America. You shoot first, ask questions later.
Crying in terror when it starts to thunder, and these are all the things our ancestors did. Since I found my new
And I have a tan.
body, things have really changed for me. Our modern society only celebrates a select few. Every woman, every man is a star in the sky, Amy. Not just the ones that sing on TV or those people in the movies. I think I know what you need to separate your reflection from your true self. A Zen garden.
Oh, my brother had one of those, and the federales came.
Oh, no. Zen, silly girl. It's a little sandbox you draw pictures in. It teaches you things like that death isn't an end. It's just a stage and also a beginning of a new journey.
Do you have a leader in this weirdo
Okay, there it
cult of
is.
yours?
Not a cult, a coven. There's a big difference. Yes, our leader's name is Phil.
That's a weird name for a leader of a group of witches. Oh, hi, Phil. What Harry let you got? What with being a man who's a witch and everything?
Do not disrespect Phil. He teaches us the wheel of the year, Amy.
Get in. Oh, come on. I just got in it. This is such a pain. Why does it have to be like this? But it's mine. I earned it. It's not their call. So I gotta make sure those guys are not there. Somehow. You know, because this has amazing draw distance.
Like witches?
No, yes.
Why can't it just
But not
spawn,
witches
like, you
like
know,
you
on the roof of my
Witches,
building?
A group of people who believe in communal sharing and chanting a lot and can't find husbands.
If they were to shoot
Reading
them?
magazines,
Yeah,
cloaks, wands, horned gods, rubbing your skin raw
I can't
with
compete with
rocks,
their
dying
firepower.
old at
You can see
27,
they can,
crying in
they
terror
melted
when it
that
starts to
attack chopper
thunder,
in
and
like
these
seconds.
are all the things our ancestors did. Since I
Oh,
found my
boy.
new mind and body, things have really changed for me. Our modern society only celebrates a select few. Every woman and every man is a star in the sky, Amy. Not just the ones that sing on TV or those people in the movies. I think I know what you need to separate your reflection from your true self. A Zen garden.
Oh, my brother had one of those, and the federales came.
Oh, no. Zen, silly girl. It's a little sandbox you draw pictures in. It teaches you things like that Death isn't an end. It's just a stage and also a beginning.
Alright, where are these soldiers at?
Do you have a leader in this weirdo cult of yours?
Not a cult, a coven. There's a big difference. Yes, our leader's name is Phil.
That's a weird name for a leader of a group of witches. Oh, hi, Phil. What hairy butt you got? What with being a man who's a witch and everything?
Do not disrespect Phil. He teaches us the wheel of the year, Amy. It's full of solar holidays and goes round and round and round. You can learn a lot from the sun and moon. Look at the sun for
See if these guys move out of the way.
It is something to be respected. And the moon has a dark side, just like we do. And some people have craters and only a sixth of gravity. The ancient Britons knew the moon could breathe. We can change the world, rearrange the world.
They're not moving.
It's dying, though, Amy, and it needs some mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, like a swan.
If I get
or a
out, they're
fish
probably
on
going
a
to shoot me.
hook. If you take your notices.
They're right there. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. This is too hard. Yep. Not gonna let him take me alive. Okay, let me see if I can find... How did I get the hunter? Was that by finding hidden packages? It tells you how to get it. Let's see. Just trying to look up. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Let's see. Accessing your hunter can be difficult, as the soldiers like to shoot you on sight. The safest way is to take any helicopter approach from the north. Right, I was right about that. Make sure you have no wanted stars. Slow down and hover over the spot where the hunter is parked. If you come under fire, back off immediately and go away until the soldiers have vanished. Come back again and keep testing until it seems safe. Then land beside it and change vehicles. Yeah, so not a whole lot different than what I was already doing. And it seems like this, the Vigilante in Vice City has levels to it as well. It's not like just, 20 people and you're good. It's like you have to do like level 12. But supposedly with the Hunter, you can end up with like 20 minutes extra on the clock. It should take 5 minutes to do this, supposedly, if you get the Hunter. Yeah, it does seem... They're probably in the same spot because I'm loading the same save. Oh, it was already on K-Chat.
If you take your notices
I don't think you're supposed to engage them, because you'll definitely lose. The idea is to swap helicopters without encountering any resistance. Yeah, right? Can I catch this plane and land on it?
I'm going to have a spiritual experience, or thrust this thing into my head.
Oh, it's turning.
Actors never rehearse and need no script on them. That was something I sang when I was spaced out. And I'm going to say it again.
Try to do some James Bond stuff here.
With a sun that shines within.
Will you please leave?
I don't think it doesn't have collision.
Really weird, and you're just really gross.
Not until
Propeller's not
people
even
out
spinning.
there. Become an internationalist. Learn oral traditions. Learn to respect life. Make war on machines. Marry your mother. Technology will enslave us. Buy my book. It's printed on bark.
Okay.
So maybe we can despawn them.
Hello, you're on K-Chat. What's your name?
Hey, it's Emmanuel from Rhode Island. I love the show. Yeah, I want to talk about technology enslaving us. You know that play, In the Future There Will Be Robots? Well, that's a true story. In the future, there will be robots. And I'm going to hack them all. I'll make them say funny things. You know, I can move satellites around with
Oh, there's some guys right there.
Computers are evil. The Luddites of ancient Britain know this. That's why they destroyed the computers that
They're like right next to it.
and more efficient took their jobs.
Oh, shut up. Computers aren't evil. It's the people that program the computers that are evil. That's a pretty big difference. I'm talking to you through a computer right now.
This camera's really
Well, anything that can
fun.
go faster than me is evil. Anything which doesn't dance or sing or cry or wear a smile. You create your own reality. We are like the dust in the wind. We are golden. We've got to get ourselves back to the garden.
Okay. I know who you remind me of. My Aunt Susan. Oh, she was single too.
I'm not single.
Okay, I don't see the guys over there in the
We're
corner.
valuable partners, and we commune with each other
Oh.
in a non-judgmental, expressive way.
Old maid, my mom calls her. Anyway, let's go to the phones.
Now they're coming over.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, that was great. Really interesting.
Oh,
Like our ancient
that's a problem.
wood-wearing queen, Medusa.
This is
Medusa.
this is not working out. I can't take many shots.
A wanderer.
I'm pushing forward. That means
Yes.
swap the camera, please. Why? Why? You know, I've gotten this helicopter back in the day.
Violence is wrong.
I think there are guys over on the left now. No, they actually did hit me.
Prank caller. Sorry, listeners. Somebody call the IRS.
If I just go down behind the
That
wall.
guy in the country.
Yes, poor man, so lost in ill at ease with his father, son, and mother nature. I hope he finds what he needs.
Why am I going so slow? So I don't die?
Yeah. I hope you find what you're looking for, and I sincerely hope you will take a bath.
You're still there.
We'll be back after this. You're on K-Chat. Don't go away.
Let me just fly out and come back a little bit. I can't just rush in there and go. They'll pull me out. They don't arrest me, but, you know, they'll shred me with their pew-pews. This better work the first time, I swear. Okay.
Hide yourself, boy. I warn you, I'm armed and I'm not afraid to use it.
We finally got it.
I'm a robust instructor who wouldn't get drafted by the local hopscotch team. Hell no. BJ's Fit for Football. Out now on beta and VHS. Remember, to win...
Wait, that changes the radio station? No. So there we go. There's our pew-pews. Alright, so what would be really nice if I could take this back to my place and save it, but I have a feeling it would probably despawn. So supposedly I can take my time and I should be able to do this in 5 minutes, but we'll see. Okay. R3 engages vigilante. Ignore the brown thunder message. I don't know what that is. Now a yellow dot will pop up on the map. This is an escaping driver who you must kill. When you have killed him, you gain extra time and another target. For every preceding level, an extra criminal sits in the fugitive car. Because the game can only fit 4 people in one car, by level 12, you'll be chasing 3 cars. However, none of that matters because the cars are so easy to destroy. Approach from behind or in front, go nice and slow, and then when you're in range, tap circle and unleash a volley of rockets. Try and stay high, but don't stop firing until any survivor cars have driven underneath you. Let them get some distance, turn around, and try again. You don't need to be very accurate with the rockets. You only have one hunter, so if you go back to the airbase, there will not be a replacement. Basically, don't crash. Brown Thunder. The Brown Thunder from Down Under. You know, it'd be really cool to do this first try because getting this helicopter was a huge pain. This is one of those instances where I wish you could just save the game without having to go to, you know, a hideout. Like, you know, a save state kind of save, not just whatever they call the other kind of save. Because you can't save during a mission. And unfortunately, the helipad is occupied sometimes. There is another helipad, but I don't think any of them are ever like free just for me to use as I please. So, but apparently there's a lot of time to do this. And as you go through the levels, it's possible to have 20 minutes left on the clock. I'm wondering if this is probably... It's probably the same if you would grab a cop car, but if I would do the pause glitch, if it worked, I don't know if the pause glitch works on this, but if it did, I'd have to kill 4 people, you know, at like level 4 per car. And then level 8 would be 4 people in 2 cars. And then level 12, I'd have to kill, you know, 12 people in 3 different cars. I don't know. So I think the hunter, that's why they tell you to use the hunter, because you can blow up the entire car at once. So every time, every level, you just... So level 2, level 3, level 4, that's going to be all one car, but you'll be killing 4 people. So when we get to level 5, it'll be 2 cars, one with 4 people in it, one with 1 person, and so on. So I think that's how this is going to work. So we just... hit R3 and we got to go find this car.
I had a great idea. You see all these fitness videos on television? It's always that idiot fool in leotards prancing about, giving it the skinny thing. And I say, what is this? I mean, what in the world is this? These people ain't fit. They ain't got a clue. When you're fit, you know it. If you come into the locker room, you know I spit for football, able to wrestle and pounce and hurt somebody for an hour straight.
Oh, there they are.
That's what people need. If someone comes to jack your ride, are you gonna bust a aerobic move? Hell no.
Okay. Well, that didn't work. Because it blew up on a telephone pole. Well, this ought to be fun. Not really the best place to grab a car. There's like really tight quarters. And the missiles don't lock on. Please, no popular music. Thank you.
Like witches?
No, yeah,
So now we got to get the hunter again. And I think it'd be a lot easier if it wasn't dark, maybe? I don't know. They only gave me a minute for that car. I don't know. They're claiming that you have a lot of time. I didn't feel like that was enough time. Maybe I shouldn't start the mission there. Maybe I should start it somewhere else. So, like, start it at the airport or something where there's a lot of room. I'll try that. I'll go closer to the airport, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Not just the ones that sing on TV or those people in the movies. I think I know that you need to separate your reflection from your true self. A Zen garden.
Oh, my brother had one of those.
So I guess it's better to stay higher.
No. Zen, silly girl.
But, you know, trying to fly a helicopter and aim at a car that's driving
It teaches you
on
things like
a
that
PlayStation
death isn't
2
an
game
end,
that is
it's
not...
just a stage and also a beginning of a new journey.
This is not what the game was intended for. Yeah, it's a little tricky.
Not a cult, a coven. There's a big difference.
All right.
Yes.
Do we have any
His name is
soldiers?
Phil.
That's a weird name for a leader of a group of witches. Oh, hi, Phil. What hairy what you got? What with being a man who's a witch
Yes.
and everything?
Do not disrespect Phil.
Yes, we do.
It teaches us the wheel
Okay.
of the year, Amy. It's full of solar holidays and goes round and round and round. You can learn a lot from the sun and the moon. If you look at the sun for too long, you will drown. Meaning it is something to be
Try again.
respected. And the moon has a dark side, just like we do. And some people have craters and only a sixth of gravity. The ancient Britons knew the moon could breathe. We can change the world, rearrange the world. It's dying, though, Amy, and it needs some mouth-to-mouth
I think-
resuscitation.
All right, looks like we're good.
Or a fish on a hook. If you take your nervous system seriously, if you take your organs seriously and explore...
Uh-oh. Maybe not. No. Come on. Well, maybe we're not going to get it done tonight.
Everything.
Question, who's this we?
My covenant.
Let's just go VCPR. Could be the same thing over and over
In the
again.
suburbs? I bet your neighbors love you. How long do you wait? Don't you get arrested?
Hey, mister, I'm married. Look at the finger. It has a ring. I've got children, for Pete's sake. Stop eyeing me up.
I wasn't.
You were. I can see you undressing me with your eyes. Well, I tell you, I was a cheerleader and nearly a prom queen. And I could have married anyone, but I chose John. I chose him because he had a kind face and a rich dad. I didn't know he was going to cheat on me or embarrass me. I didn't know. But I won't be made a fool of. I've got the children.
Okay, Jan, it's okay. Men are idiots. Ask my ex-wife. Don't worry. Stay calm. I'm not eyeing you up, but I am a little worried about you. How are the children? Do they enjoy school?
Of course they do. That's precisely why I'm going to start homeschooling my children. High school is a cult. There's a group of savages that rule the roost and get all the girls, and everyone else is picked on and abused. It happened to me, and look at me. I'm a deranged mess.
Okay, try again. No! They weren't there. I swear.
Oh, yeah.
Where are they coming from? I can't see them. They're not spawning when I'm there. And then they appear out of thin air. Oh man. This is the race all over again. I don't know any other way to do this.
Spears, smear ourselves in dung, and then wait in a swamp for something to come by.
In the suburbs? I bet your neighbors love you. How long do you wait? Don't you get arrested?
Hey, mister, I'm married. Look at the finger. It has a ring. I've got children, for Pete's sake. Stop eyeing me up.
I wasn't.
You were. I can see you undressing me with your eyes. Well, I tell you, I was a cheerleader and nearly a prom queen. And I could have married anyone, but I chose John. I chose
Yeah,
him
I would
because
think
he
I
had
could
a
see
kind
them,
face
but
and a rich dad. I didn't know he was going to cheat on me or embarrass me.
I
didn't
don't.
know, but I won't be
Until
made a
it's
fool
too
of.
late.
I've got the children.
Okay, Jan, it's okay. Men are idiots. Ask my ex-wife.
I wish there was like a certain time when there weren't any soldiers that you could just go get it. That would be handy.
Of course they do. That's precisely why I'm going to start homeschooling my children. High school is a cult. There's a group of savages that rule the roost and get all the girls, and everyone else is picked on and
Yeah.
abused. It happened to me, and look at me. I'm a deranged mess, and my husband
See, now there's
cheats
probably
on me.
soldiers there, but
want my
I
kids
can't
to
see
go to a
them
public
because
high
they're not.
school. Instead, we have a prom each
There
year
they are.
in my living room.
And that leads to my next question.
People in
I
high
think.
school in Chile are all naked.
I've about
It's like
had
their
it with
guns
you, Barry. I try to be fair.
are visible,
I try
but
to be kind, but you are a freak and a liar.
wow,
and
it's like
wasting
the entire
everybody's
army
time.
is hanging out next to it.
The organs below the belt are for reproduction and removing of bodily waste. There's no reason that when I
Looks
go
like they're
to buy
going
a
into
soda
tent.
or a transmission, I need to be distracted
Maybe
by
they're
your
all gonna
privates
go in there.
dangling about. Now, when I go to the store to buy an air conditioning filter, I'd rather not have to look at your moneymaker, amigo. I'm glad you are proud of it. But when people of Vice City are in a Quickie Mart,
Wow,
they should be
another
able
one just
to have a
spawned.
simple financial transaction without seeing your fire hose. Are you with me?
Sorry, Maurice.
That's okay. Just try to behave. I think the sun must have got to you or something.
Yes, maybe that's it.
Maurice, if I may, you have a fine show here, and I'm glad to be
I'm not
honest.
going away.
But everyone within the sound of my voice and smell will die in the fires of doom. It is written.
Come on,
TV
go away.
is trash. Radio is trash.
Take a look at the
Our
time.
newspapers are run by Canadians with an agenda.
Alright, we're at
Our
20.
very way of life is threatened. We formed this great state to play golf, and I'll be damned if any weirdo hippies are
Okay,
going to tell
they-
us we can't fill in wetlands and make a home for ourselves, complete with 18-hole championship standard courses
Alright.
and selective admission.
That might be good.
Heathens will ruin the land.
So around
Acid
20?
will rain from the skies. We'll never...
No. Now who's shooting at me? Oh my god. That's it. Come get me. That's what you get. I don't know. I have no idea how to do this. I'll try saving my game and changing the time. I don't want to do it at night, though. That's going to be way too hard to do Vigilante. Okay, and I'll save one more time. Yeah. See what that does. I'm hoping. Okay, we do have a helicopter. That's good. I was going to say, I hope we have one.
Rubbing your skin raw with rocks, dying of old age at 27, crying in terror when it starts to thunder. And these are all the things our ancestors did. Since I found my new mind and body, things have really changed.
All right, so
Our
6 o'clock
modern
in the morning.
society only celebrates a select few. Every woman and every man is a star in the sky.
And I'm hoping if it works this time, they'll be in the same spawning location. You know, if I happen to destroy this hunter again.
Oh, my brother had one of those, and
My plan was like, you know, like point down and fire like that, but I was right on top. It was dark, and I was right on top of a power line, like a power pole, telephone pole. I don't know. I think that's what I hit. And blew myself up.
Not a cult, a coven. There's a big difference. Yes, our leader's name is Phil.
That's a weird name for a leader of a group of witches.
I wish I had I could practice hunting cars. The cannon supposedly locks on, but it's not instant. That's kind of the problem.
It's full of solar holidays and goes round and round and round. You can learn a lot from the sun and moon. If you look at the sun for too long, it can go down. Meaning it is something to be respected. And the moon has a dark side, just like we do. And some people have craters and only a sixth of gravity. The ancient Britons knew the moon could breathe. We can change the
Like,
world.
how far away do I
rearrange
have
the
to go
world.
to change
It's
their
dying,
spawn?
Amy, and it needs some mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, like a swan or a fish on a hook. If you take your nervous system seriously, if you take your organs seriously and explore them, some really neat things can happen. Feel twice. He He's been to Mali to meet with the village elders. That's why there's the ceremony of the knife.
Oh, great. Why does everyone have to be packing sharp things?
The knife ceremony is very important and spiritual.
Nope, I can
it's
see their
an ancient
guns.
one-person personal crisis. You
I don't
say
know.
to yourself, I'm going to have a spiritual
There has to be
experience.
some more information
Thrust
I'm
this
missing.
thing into my head. Live actors never rehearse and need no script, Amy. That was said by somebody years ago.
I just realized the
And I'm
ocean
going to
kind of
say
looks like
it
those
like the
magic
village
eye
next
books
door,
that you could
or the
stare at
sun
and
that shines with light.
Will you
see like a
please
3D
leave? You
image.
smell and you talk really weird and you're just really gross.
Kind of reminds
Not
me of
until
one of
I
those
tell
patterns.
people out there, become an internationalist. Learn
Just kill
oral
them all and take it?
traditions. Learn
Yeah.
to respect life.
That's
Make
impossible.
war on machines. Marry your mother. Technology will
They
enslave
spawn
us.
endlessly
Buy
and
my
they
book.
can melt me in like
Okay, okay.
2
Let's
seconds.
take a quick call. Hello, you're on K-Chat. What's your name?
Hey, it's Manuel from Front Island. I love the show. Yeah, I want to talk about
I see a
technology
couple
and
in.
you know
Oh
that play
god,
in
they're
the
right
future
next to
there
it.
will be
See,
robots?
like they
Well,
don't
that's a
show
true
up until you're
story.
right on
In the
top
future,
of it.
There will be robots, and I'm gonna hack them all. I'll make them say funny things. You know, I can move satellites around with my computer.
Computers are
Why can't I
evil.
just use the tank?
Luddites of ancient
Like,
Britain
wouldn't the
know
tank
this.
be easier?
That's why they destroyed the computers that created things faster and more efficient, took their jobs.
Oh, shut up. Computers aren't evil. It's the people that program the computers that are evil. That's a pretty big difference. I'm talking to you through a computer right now. In fact, I am a computer.
Well, anything that can think faster
I
than
am
me
a
is
computer.
evil. Anything which doesn't dance or sing or cry or wear a smile. You create your own reality. We
You can just
are
buy it on the
just
black
golden.
market.
We are golden. We've
Yeah,
got to
these.
get
This is a
ourselves
real
back.
game
Pardon.
for real gamers.
I know who you remind me of. My Aunt Susan. Oh, she was single too.
I'm not single, Amy. I share my life with a number of valuable partners, and we commune with each other in a non-judgmental, expressive way.
Old maid, my mom calls
Did they
her.
ever
Anyway,
just
let's
go?
to the
Like,
phone.
how did I even
You're
get
on
it that one
K-Chat.
time? Were they just completely gone?
I'm British, you see.
Like our ancient wood-wearing queen, Medusa. Medusa.
No, I think actually it was Bodicea, but no, not really. I'm from Hampshire, you see. I'm here on business.
A wanderer.
Yes, I was wondering. You're a good witch, correct?
They're not going anywhere.
A white witch.
But you have a broom.
Yes. It's ceremonial.
Supposing I'd be a bad boy. Like if I hadn't learned my spells or something. Would I get smacked with it?
Violence is wrong.
But you must hit Freddy with your broom.
How are they shooting me?
Father, son, and Mother Nature. I hope he finds what he needs.
And I need to take a commercial break. Gab, good luck.
Get sending me.
Yeah, I hope you find what you're looking for, and I sincerely hope you take a bath. We'll be back after this. You're on K-Chat. Don't go away.
I am B.J. Smith. In my long and illustrious 3-year career in child pro football, I worked some serious ass and got paid for it. They didn't call me death and tight pants for nothing. When you had such a rewarding career, many others as I had, you know how to stay fit. Through running, wrestling, stuffing 20s down panties over.
Those guys in that tent there. Does a rocket launch them and dip in before the next wave hits? There's like a civilian just kind of hanging out there.
Watch those pounds fall off. I'm down to 300 pounds using exactly the method I demonstrated on tape. I mean, who are you going to trust to get you fit? A man who can rip your arm off and beat you to the wet end, or some local instructor who wouldn't get drafted by the local hopscotch team? Hell no. BJ's
I chopped some up before they shot me. I don't know. This is not working. I don't feel like I'm going to get anywhere with this. Let me see if I can find... It spawns at the house. Helipad a little north of the lighthouse when you have 100 hidden packages. Oh, is that what that... I wondered what was there. All right, we'll go check that out. I mean, if that's the case, then I was just about to look up if there's another way to do this. We'll go check that out.
know he was gonna cheat on me or embarrass me. I didn't know, but I won't be made a fool of. I've got the children.
Okay, Jan, it's okay. Men are idiots. Ask my ex-wife. Don't worry. Stay calm. I'm not eyeing you up, but I am a little worried about you. How are the children? Do they enjoy school?
Of course they do. That's precisely why I'm going to start homeschooling my children.
So that helipad is actually connected to one of my properties? Because it's not really close to anything.
And everyone else is picked on and abused. It happened to me, and
I've never seen it
I'm a deranged
there.
mess, and my husband cheats on me. I don't want my kids to go to a public high school. Instead, we have a prom each year in my living room.
And that leads to my next question.
People in high school in Chile are all naked.
I've about had it with you,
I'm
Barry.
probably doing something wrong, but I don't know what.
But you are a freak.
I swear that's how I used to do it. You would just come in from the north and you could land. Must have really bad RNG or something. Maybe it's maybe I'd have to like reset the game to actually fix the RNG. I don't know. Not sure which version of the game it refers to. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff out there is definitive edition, and I think that's pretty different.
Sorry, Maurice. That's okay.
What is that building? Oh, that's the mall.
I think the sun must have got to you or something.
Yes, maybe that's it. Maurice, if I may, you have a fine show here, and I'm glad to be on it. But everyone within the sound of my voice and smell will die in the fires of doom. It is written. TV is trash, radio is trash, our newspapers
so where's
are run
this
by
helipad?
Canadians with an agenda. Our very way of life is threatened. We formed this great state to play golf, and I'll be
Is it
damned if any
north
weirdo hippies are going to tell us
of the
we can't
lighthouse?
fill in
I thought the
wetlands
helipad
and
was
make
over
homes
here.
for ourselves, complete with 18-hole championship standard courses and selective admission. Heathens will ruin the land. Acid will rain from the skies. We'll never hear my voice again.
I don't remember where it is actually.
TV teaches immorality. Refugees, glue, the price of tea in China. How can we raise children in this environment? My little boy asked me the other day, Mommy, are unicorns real? What am I supposed to say to that? Do I lie and make myself as bad as the boy's father? Or do I break the little boy's heart and ruin his life so that he ends up a nudist or a freak or something?
It's a difficult question, Jack.
It's not a deal on Best Buy's website.
Is it right to lie?
Clothes are a lie, Maurice.
No, Barry.
There's
clothes
the-
are a way of keeping warm and not getting arrested.
No policeman has ever hit me with his truncheon.
I'd like to hit you back to hell,
I don't
you
remember where
sicko. You're filth.
Where's the helipad? Isn't it? It's back that way.
Dances and garden parties, and everyone coming 3 times a day to my statue to pay homage.
Pastor Richards, as a human being, I have to say I
Is that
find
it?
your philosophy or cult or whatever it is utterly
There
and
it is.
completely appalling.
I don't see a helicopter on it though.
You'd understand.
I mean, you seem to want to build a religion around yourself and some 1950s
What was the deal for
vision
it?
of America. It's the 1980s, man. And one-man worship cults are not allowed, my friend.
Exactly, as I say in the great book, many are called, but unless you have a
What if
good
I save
credit
here
rating,
and then
go screw yourself.
go
You'll
check it
burn
out?
in hell.
I don't know.
Shut up. Barry, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Lonely, and I need some bodily contact.
Get back behind that panel.
Don't be shy. Please. We've all got one. That means I'm happy.
Hey, stay away from me. I'm a celebrity.
Oh, good Lord.
Mind yourself, boy. I warn you, I'm armed and I'm not afraid to use it.
We've all got one. Look how free I am. Fan feels so good. I feel you.
Hey, Pastor Richards, please, put the gun away. Put it away.
No, I am the sole judge of truth and decency.
Close enough. Oh, for figures? Oh my god. I can't even think anymore. Or, I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. But your Best Buy? I don't honestly... I mean, like Walmart around here would carry figures. I can't think of a Best Buy that carries any. Yeah, whatever. I'm just trying to change the radio station.
A wanderer.
Monster? Do they have like energy drink inside of them? Is that what you mean?
It's ceremonial.
So you can last longer?
Like if I hadn't learned my spells or something? Would I get smacked?
ever saw. Gaming PC. I don't think I ever saw a hunter here. Ever.
Guess, good luck.
Gethsemane.
Yeah, I hope you find what you're looking for, and I sincerely hope you take a bath.
Run to the
You'll be back
ammunition
after
and back, and it should be there. That would be awesome.
Oye, espabilate, wake up, sonny boy.
We have to get it from the base. Ugh. I don't want to get it from the base. It's too hard. What if I walk? If I jog? I don't see anything.
Come on, take the truck and move it.
Alright, I'll try reloading. And I just won't drive to it directly. No. Man.
Stop right now!
Stupid cop.
A white witch.
But you have a broom?
Yes. It's ceremonial.
Supposing I'd been a bad boy. Like if I hadn't learned my spells or something? Would I get smacked with it?
Violence is wrong.
But you must hit Freddy with your broom! Freddy's been very naughty and not learning his spells! Hit me, Harry Legs, hit me! I deserve it!
Prank caller! Prank caller! Sorry, listeners. Somebody call the IRS. Who let that
Alright,
guy...
cop's gone. If you get a police uniform, they won't shoot you. Nope. I don't know how to make a helicopter spawn here. I have seen helicopters there, but I've never seen a hunter there.
You apologize right now.
I don't know how to get a police uniform. I think there's like a mission for that, but yeah. It's not working.
What is happening here? This is like BS. Now don't try and be tough with me, pal.
Fever. Fever in a Sentinel. We were talking about radio stations. Fever in a Sentinel. I guess I gotta go back to my hideout and go from there. Is there really no other good way to do vigilante? I have to use the hunter? What's the typical way? Wouldn't that be with the cop car, right? Can I do it with the tank? I don't know if I could get to the tank. Kind of curious. This game keeps surprising me with what is difficult and what's not. A car and a rocket launcher? Probably. But then you're going to have to deal with the cops. If you're in the helicopter, you don't really have to worry about them.
So, welcome back and all that stuff. You're on K-Chat with me, Amy Scheckenhausen,
It's
on
pretty
Vice
durable
Station
when it
with
comes to
stars, including me. And boys, have I got a treat for you.
rocket
Next up,
into
the
a
living
building
legend, a
at
man who
point
won the
blank
World Series
kind of
single-handedly, known to his fans
damage.
as Death in Tight Pants, and known
That's what I
to
was saying,
enemies
like,
as, "Oh
can't
my
I just
gosh,
use the
got bitten
tank?
by a
You know,
truck.
that's
How is
essentially
that
like
fair?"
a car and a rocket launcher all in one.
So, BJ, welcome.
And it's pretty durable.
It's a real pleasure to be here.
Oh, I know.
So,
One thing, sweetheart, I never won the World
yeah, I don't know.
That's baseball. I played football.
Yes, but it's all the same, isn't it?
Football and baseball aren't the same. And one of them, you get bored during a 5-hour game. You touch yourself a lot and start...
Choices. Yeah, I don't know if I do really have a choice. Like, does it? See, man, I wish I could type on my keyboard. I got this cord over it all the time. Either the cheetah, the VCPD cheetah, or the hunter. The hunter, when you're wearing the cop outfit. Wonder why they don't have me waiting until I get the cop uniform. I was wondering if that would help. Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's after you have to do Copland. So you have to get it from the locker room after the Copland mission. That seems like the smartest thing to do. I don't know why they don't have me doing that. I don't know. For some reason, this guide wants me to do it now, but it seems to make sense to have the cop uniform.
Thinking. On my right, I have
VCPR. I didn't have to change the radio station.
His words, man of the night, Konstantinos Smith. Konstantinos, hello.
Greetings, Mortal.
But
Hope this is good.
I'm probably not going to get to it.
You don't sound excited to be here.
No, man.
Like, if I don't get it soon, it's probably not happening tonight. But at least I got the jumps finished. I'll have to figure out how I want to handle.
A man who dragged himself up from the gutter. Jeremy Robart. Hey, the ghetto, not
Because if I would use a car, I would have to constantly be going to a pan spray. Because, you know, even though I'm a vigilante, well, you know, I wouldn't have, even if I had a cop car, I would still be considered criminal. So the hunter removes most of the variables if you can fly it. But of course, you know, Vice City's pretty dense. I guess I just need to be higher. I don't know.
I got the idea for my current business. And look at me now. I got offices in Vice City,
This is,
Bogota.
I haven't really had time to practice because I can't even get the helicopter.
You make something of yourself. You could be just like me, a success.
Hey, enough, no more. Not a word from you until you are called upon again.
It's a 3-stage process. Learn, start, doing.
Shut up. I'm warning you, this is my show.
Like the HUD is blocking. See, there's soldiers there. I can't see them because the HUD blocks them when they populate.
Hey, you have
to dress to impress. I cover that in my program. People make judgments on who
I
you
don't
are
know.
based on your appearance. Scientists say we form 98% of our opinions on a person in the first half second we meet them. Hey, and if scientists say it, it must be true. I teach you how to live that.
Enough! This is pressing issues. Enough now, okay? Enough. Please, no more. Okay. My last panelist is someone without a plan to sell. Without a program, but with a beautiful message.
Are those guys
So
coming
it's here.
over?
Vice City Civilian of the Year for 1985, Jenny Louise Kraft.
Did you see the sunrise this morning? It was gorgeous. I've been smiling all day ever since.
I don't get it.
Okay. Now let's get with the policy of ladies first. And
It's too hard.
You seem to be the most pleasant person here, Jenny.
For me,
Let's start
for some
with-
reason.
You seem like a very
And of course,
happy
it's supposed to be
person. Oh,
easy.
Really? Why?
Well, life's great, isn't it? I mean, good things come my way because I hold each one close because I deserve it.
I bet you wouldn't be so cheery if you had the Black Plague. Jenny's living in a fictional world. Cops like me, we see the world for what it is.
No, 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 no. Like, it's instant. They instantly light it on fire. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. It's not working. Well, I got 10 more minutes to try. I'll try another save. I keep forgetting how to save. Try flying in more left to trigger the guys behind the tent.
Rest the issue. Personally,
I mean,
some days I wake up and I look out the window and I think it's great to be alive. Other days, like payday or my ex-wife's birthday, I want to hide under the pillows and cry. But that's me, a man of
Well, more
contradictions,
left
as
to
my
me would
therapist
mean like
said. He was
closer to the
true.
hunter.
But
What do you?
whatever. I'm Maurice Chavez. And on our panel right now, we've got three very contrasting views about the issue of positive thinking. On my right, I have Gothic artist, vampire hunter, and, his words, man of the night, Konstantinos Smith. Konstantinos, hello.
Greetings, mortal.
I don't know.
This is good.
I'll see. I'll move over a little bit and see. There's not enough room for me. I was trying to land on the right side of the hunter because that's the side I get out of. Considering this is basically a flying car to the game. So
Jeremy Robart.
Hey, the ghetto, not the gutter. I didn't live in the gutter. I lived in the ghetto.
Don't
I'm
land.
a survivor, not vermin. I'm from the streets.
Okay.
Hey, I can teach you how to be a survivor too. All of you. I can help everyone. I've got what they call a gift for communication. I can help you all realize that gift. Make something of yourselves. Realize your dream. I'm like a high school counselor. I'll show you your potential. It's easy. All you have to do is follow my simple program on audio cassette or VHS.
Okay, not right now. This isn't a commercial. And if you're not going to underwrite the station...
Oh, Big Daddy, I'm trying to get this attack chopper because I have to complete vigilante missions, and the easiest way to do it is with the chopper because I can shoot all the cars from the air with missiles instead of trying to chase them down and then have to fight the cops off. I can essentially just fly up on the car, blast it with some missiles, and then, wait for the next one to spawn. And we have to do that 12 levels worth, kind of like we did with Paramedic in GTA 3. So what were you?
Inform 98% of our
Now you
people
want me to
on
like
the
move
person
over?
in the first second we meet them. Hey, and if
So
scientists say
that's
it,
the
it must be
easiest
true.
way to do
I
it. The
teach you how to
problem
live
is
that.
Enough! This
actually
is pressing issue.
getting
Enough now, okay?
the chopper.
Enough, please, no more. Okay, my last panelist is someone without a plan to sell, without a program, but with a beautiful
Because
message. So
they
it
keep
says here,
shooting at me.
Vice City, civilian of the...
Interesting.
Great! In fact, I'm fantastic. Did you
Interesting.
see the sunrise this morning? It was gorgeous. I've been smiling all day ever since.
Okay, now let's get with the policy of ladies first. And since you seem to be the most pleasant person here, Jenny, let's start with you. You seem like a very happy person.
Oh, I am.
Really? Why?
Well, life's great, isn't it?
I did it.
I mean, good things come my way because I
All right, now we gotta find. See that yellow triangle? We have to
I bet you
kill
wouldn't
that
be so cheery if you had
car.
the Black Plague. Jenny's living in a fictional world. Goths like me, we see the world for what it is. Dark songs of the night, black nail polish, and very tight black jeans, man.
Like, everything is great. Well, like everything.
Constantino, you're shaking your head.
I know, Maurice. I am.
Any particular reason?
Yeah.
What then?
There's only one thing good about life.
Uh-huh, and what's that?
Death.
Death?
Yeah, and dying. That's good too. And black. And the moon. At least when you're dead, you can go around and...
No! My finger slipped and hit triangle.
But also, if you can be positive and upbeat.
Oh no,
I mean,
it's
when my
stuck.
parents were brutally...
This is so dumb.
better person today having dealt with that. They were killed so I could have a
I
great
can't win.
radio experience, and I see that now.
Lucky bastards. I wish someone would kill me. Then I could hang out in a graveyard all the time.
I'm not gonna be able to do it.
I know I'm really lucky to have the opportunity
It's fine
to
though.
learn
We
about
have.
life. You can't control everything in life, so start a day with a smile.
We still
and
have
end
the
day
hunter.
with one.
What do you start a
My
day
finger
with,
slipped.
Constantinos?
Usually with a pint of blood, it does. Then I light some candles and cry.
Okay, moving on before we're all sick.
No worries, I do, because I won't
Like,
be
come on.
constrained by you. Life is cheap, man, and then you die.
This thing is so hard to fly, and then I gotta shoot too.
That's the truth of the
Alright, try again.
How profound. You've obviously got a lot of important things to tell the world.
The world is a lie, man. Only darkness is truth. I am very much
Where is this car now?
born in 6 Hora, 1431.
You're scaring me. I wish you would smile and be happy.
Okay, right. This isn't going that well. Look,
Hey, can I say
How?
something?
No, I'm still pissed off with you, you
How?
pad-wearing shyster.
This is ridiculous.
Back down, Buster, before I bust your ball. No confrontation. As they say in the movies, I'm a man of peace. I'm done killing. Work with me.
What do you want? A broken nose?
Oh
Speed
my
in your
God.
eye? You're pushing me, man. I'm Maurice Chavez.
I know who you are. You used to be a clown. I saw you at a bar mitzvah once. You had a great act. What, did you get tired of kids kicking you in the shin? Still, you were a first-class talent.
I was?
Yes, great. But you lacked something.
I did?
Yeah, confidence, friend, confidence. You were all shot up with nerves.
I'd like to be all shot up with embalming fluid.
That can be arranged. We're talking about me, not Mr. Constantino Slick.
Yes,
Okay.
confidence. It's where it all begins. Positive thinking. What are we talking about today,
That other guy without any clothes. Yes, you're right. Positive thinking.
Exactly, friend. We're talking about you, Maurice Chavez. You couldn't cut it as a clown, but you're great, and I mean great, as a public radio host. It takes a lot of work to
All right, where's the
be
next one?
self-important all the time. Every cab I go in, the guys love you.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, don't thank me, thank yourself. You learned something, then you started something, and now you're doing it. That's what it's all about. It is?
This is so
Yes,
hard.
You thought your way to success. It's a 3-step
hit
program
these.
based on studying successful people, like me. Or maybe learn start doing is a little too intense for you. Maybe you should just think, hold that thought, complete. I never had anyone complain
Where is
about
it?
that program.
Stop
Oh,
that.
it's underground.
Hey, I engage with you, friend, and you're exchanging with me. I cover this in my second tape. One is a positive action that's practiced by successful people like salesmen or prostitutes. and the other is a negative action, as practiced by bears.
Oh
like
god, this
rhinos and
camera.
judges. What? Stop interrupting me. You gotta open your ears and close your mouth. It's very important. I tell my old lady that all the time. I say, hey, I don't want to hear no complaining. I come home with piles of cash every
Oh my
night.
god,
All
there's
you
too
do
many
is think.
trees.
The learning starts in here and ends when we open this. Doing is a whole other story, but we'll come to that. Now, all you have to do is call me right away at 866-434-SELF, and for just one monthly payment, I will change your life forever. I promise you. I'll supply you with all the materials you'll need to completely change the way you see the world. Guaranteed.
Stop right now. This is a debate program, not an infomercial.
Hey, that's a great idea. Listen, friend.
Alright, where
I
is
mean this
this?
in a friendly way. Debating
We're
is
done
a
with
yes
the
or no
airport now?
proposition. You need to open your mind to the maybes. We're discussing like friends, not debating like enemies. You see the difference?
Yes, I do. I think it's so much
There
fun
it
to be
is.
on the radio. I'd listen more, but someone stole my radio when they killed my foster family.
I hate everyone, apart from the undead. They're the only ones you can really get along with.
Well, that's
Oh,
a
God.
start. But even you, Mr. Long Hair and Pale Skin, I can
No.
change your outlook. Guaranteed.
Oh god, this thing's so hard to fly.
I saw some dead puppies once.
Forward. Come on.
I've noticed you have a lot of negative thinking. Why the goth lifestyle?
Well, some say life is a tea party for zombies. Also, when you only wear black, everything matches. In fact, I'll keep wearing black until something darker comes along. It's a known fact that the
Why do
best
people say
poetry
this is so
written when
easy?
you're horribly depressed.
Hey, listen, I wrote a haiku. Oh, the red daisy. Flowers retain all happiness. Sunshine. Yay! Sunshine!
You sound like you'd enjoy my program, Motivate.
How am I
Then
not
it's
hitting it?
Motivate again. Nobody ever complained about that program. You hug people and you laugh like you never laughed before.
Let's get back to the topic at hand, eh? I've had enough of this weirdness. Jenny, let's start with this. How do you maintain such a positive outlook on life? It says in your bio that some awful things have happened to you.
I don't think anything awful has happened to me.
But it says your parents were
Are
brutally
you
murdered.
serious? That car survived.
Mommy, she's just fine. She's probably taking a nap. You're like my bad doll, Mr. Livingston. He's a bad doll. Bad doll. Not like my other dolls. My mom's great, though. Thanks for asking.
Okay, wow, you're psychotic.
This is so
and
hard.
Up to the eyeballs on tranquilizers.
If it's psychotic to be happy, then I guess I am.
A stalagmite grows an inch every 1,000 years. That's slow and painful. That's how I want to live my life.
Okay.
See the misery? Stay out of the kitchen. You may have noticed this on a tattoo. It's Egyptian and represents the breath of life given in the afterworld. It's my key to eternal life after death.
Hey, why don't you carry your keys in your pocket like everyone else?
Because only that which is burned or scratched into your flesh comes with you to the afterlife.
I bet my ex-wife will be there waiting for me in the afterlife. The bitch is crazy. Hey, can you put a hex on my ex-wife? Like some kind of spooky voodoo or something?
I do dabble in the dark arts and magic.
I ain't talking about
Two
magic
cars.
like pulling a rabbit out of your ass or pulling quarters out of your ears. I'm talking voodoo. You know, dance around with a chicken voodoo. That bitch is the grass.
Why does everyone assume that just because we're goths, we're weird?
I don't know. The hood, cane, black fingernail polish may have something to do with it. When is the last time you seen the sun?
It's been over 18 years since I was out in open summer. I only leave the house if it's raining or if I need milk.
Exactly. Listen, I was just like you at one time, except I didn't wear makeup. That would get you a firm beating where I grew up. I'm happy to give you a sample of my course, Learn, Start Doing. I promise you'll run out and buy some colored clothing and listen to some music other than people groaning on and on for half an hour about how much it rains.
Was landed on him.
Life is what you make them. Look at me. I got a condo,
8 minutes.
a lot of girls.
Listen, you're really bringing me down.
Had to refresh.
I've been to the other side many
Alright, I'm gonna probably go overtime here.
It's all about astral projection. Like right now, I'm projecting myself into the women's bathroom at the fairgrounds.
Hey, that's a good trick. Maybe you and I should go into business together.
Oi, look, I've had enough of this love fest. You're a motivational gunman, and you are a maniacally depressed loony with anemia. You guys should hate each other.
Did you say love fist? Those guys are so super. Listen, I just wrote another poem. If I had a flower for every time I think of you, I'd walk forever in a garden.
And I just wrote a poem too. Shut up, you weird, pathetic people. This is my show, Maurice Chavez. Capiche? Comprende? We're not here to recite poetry or sell motivation tapes or talk to dead people. We're here to press the issue. Anyway, let's take a break. We'll be right back after this important information from Vice City Public Radio.
That's Pressing Issues here on
Oh my God, where is it?
Vice City Public Radio. If you haven't given money to VCPR and you're listening to this station, you are a thief.
That's right,
This
Michelle.
airport,
You might as well
I
throw
thought
a
would be
brick through
easy,
the
but it's
window
actually
and
kind of
leave the place.
difficult.
How selfish you people are. This is public radio, serving the public with everything that is important, like me. So come on, keep us on air. It's really important.
Send us your money.
Oh God,
I'm
building.
going to say this over and over until you do.
Yes, Michelle is known for her begathon tantrums. She cares about this station, unlike you.
Is that
Think of
it?
how much money you spend on drive-through fast food and commemorative plates. Take that money right now and send it direct to me, Jonathan Freeloader, Starfish Island, Vice City. Now, back to the show with Maurice Chavez, the asshole.
You're correct. He is an asshole.
I'm Maurice Chavez. Welcome.
Okay, got him.
To be a performance. Now I'm running on the big show.
God.
Funny how things turn out, eh?
This is terrible.
Or is it? That's the question, you see.
All right,
If we look up
where's this
online
car at?
a positive experience, do we make it any better? That's what we're discussing right now here on Pressing Issues. Free radio, free ideas. Just keep those donations pouring in. Don't sell out to corporations. We all need a voice. Really, we do. And today, right now, we're giving a voice to three very different people discussing positive thinking. A healthy mental attitude. We've got a goth depressive, we've got a very happy orphan, and we've got a motivational speaker with a number of systems. So let's start with you,
Oh.
Constantino, you strange, creepy creature of darkness. Have you got a positive mental attitude?
Yeah, I got some stars.
I like to think so.
Oh, really?
Misery and suffering, it's everyone, man. And I actively want a fatal disease. What bad can possibly happen to me?
All right.
You could win the lottery.
The
We
lottery,
got 3 more levels
that's
to
for
do.
people with hope. I don't enter the lottery.
You could.
4 stars.
Damn, you two, help me here.
I think he's great. I think he's really sweet. I love your hair. It reminds me of a big shaggy dog with long, greasy, straight hair.
You know, Chavez, this weird goth guy, he's got a point. I mean, in many ways, what he's talking about is covered in my 3-step program, Tape 17. Motivate, demonstrate, then motivate again, Part 9. Facing home truths. You see, we all have to face up to a few home truths. I'll never be prom queen. Jenny will never have her parents. You'll never make it in the entertainment business. It's about realistic goals.
I can't see.
Just a second, robot.
I can't see. You know, like, oh God. See what I mean? Like, really easy to like crash into stuff because the stupid camera.
Depression, changing life. Who are you? What have you done? That's so great. You wear a cheap suit. Your hair is stuck rigid with spray. Your
It's right under me.
You look like you sell drugs to people. You're a joke, buddy. A bad joke.
I can't even see the car.
I come on your cheap-ass show. I spare my valuable time.
I can't see the car. This is so hard.
I talk to thousands of VIPs in order to spread a message of hope. And this is how I get treated. I get insulted by a man with dandruff. I get slandered by a guy who couldn't amuse a birthday party of 9-year-olds. I get attacked by a guy who works on a volunteer radio.
This is not volunteer radio. I earn a salary.
How much? How much do you earn, Chavez, big man? Tough guy with a microphone and a cheap jacket, and a look that says my highest hope in life is to
I don't know where they are.
I'm a go-getter. You're a cheapskate.
You're a fraud with nothing to tell me, and no way of helping people.
Excellent. I'm really loving this. I hope one of them gets killed.
Shut up, Dork.
All the bunnies are stabbing each other.
Shut up. I have a condo, I have a hot tub, I vacation in Aruba.
Vacation is not a verb, moron.
Yes, it is, because I'm a VIP. I'm very important. And I'm a
There it is.
A wise man, not an opinionated soul, a naysayer sitting on the side of life,
Oh, God.
criticizing others, while all he can do is get a crappy gig down at a moron station. A man
Oh my God, he was right there.
And I'm between mansions, Buster, from helping people. You know how good it feels to be me? Do you have any idea at all how great it feels to wake up and realize you're a rich and talented, important person, and in a waterbed with mirrors on the ceiling and more girls than you can imagine. And every time I step outside the door, I can choose which car to drive. If I choose to drive, I have 5 chauffeurs.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Sweep it under the carpet. That's my motto. If I can't see it, it's not there.
Look, I hate to burst your bubble here, but I know you live in a very small apartment overlooking the gas station.
Finally. Holy cow.
Medium shot. You're an asshole.
We only have to do 2 more levels.
Who doesn't know the first...
I have a message. I can save lives. I'm a savior.
I think those are the cars right there.
And this is how I get treated. I get insulted, I get paired with a pair of retards, a guy who's afraid of the sun, And the girls don't stuff to the eyeballs on antidepressants. Sweetheart, I can get you something much better.
These pills are very strong today. Maybe I took too much accidentally. Oh well.
This chick is out of
A
her mind.
bot?
I thought I was going to get to help people on the radio, to demonstrate my program, to help you, Chavez. Because people on the phone said you were a desperate, lonely man on the edge.
Leave! Leave right now! Get out of my studio. Go get your own radio show. Go save some other people.
Hey, I'm not leaving until I have the opportunity to save people and sell some tape. You can go right now and send in the money order. Soon you can have a luxury condo in a waterbed and a suit made in Singapore based on the latest Italian style.
All right, final level.
Enough now! Shut up! Hey, Vampire Boy, I'll give you $20 to put a hex on Chavez.
Dark forces are coming after me. Banish these weaklings and mental experience from my presence.
Shut up! No, you little snotty-nosed prick. What? Your shoes got lips bust, I can tell. Hey, lipstick, hairspray! Oh, my nose!
What?
This costs a lot of money.
What's going on?
You into jail, asshole.
Oh my god, it froze.
I hate it when we fight. Can't we have a group hug?
Hit me, man. I like it.
I can't believe it froze.
Oh, stop crying, baby boy. Who are you gonna tell, huh? Where's your 3-step program now? You think I'm a little whip now? You wanna be rude about pressing issues now, eh? You think you're a tough guy from the gutter now, eh, my friend? You think you can screw with me, with Maurice Chavez? What you thinking, asshole?
It froze.
Oh, sorry. Please don't hit me again. I love your show.
I think I understand this positive thinking. And that was pressing issues.
That was it. That was the final level.
We learned all about how to press the issue. And remember, if at first you
They're
don't
right
get
under
hurt,
me.
hit the guy very hard in the face with a paperweight. It just worked for me. Might be like $1 million. Let's tell you a little bit more about exactly how public radio finances quality programs like Pressing Issues come on the air. Don't go away.
That was Pressing Issues, and this is Vice City Public Radio. We hope you're enjoying the show as much as you're about to enjoy listening to me and Jonathan Freeloader.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
I can't do
Jonathan.
anything.
How are you?
Heartbroken, Michelle.
Why, Jonathan? Why?
Well, because it seems people just don't care anymore. I mean, where are people's priorities? We have campaigned tirelessly for public radio for literally months now.
It's locked
the
up.
station is still in trouble. But a man with a hygiene problem puts on a pop concert, and suddenly everyone has money to hand over to starving kids they've never
Well,
even
I'm
met. I think it's a
moving and talking.
People are very shallow.
Like you?
Exactly.
Not
like
the
me.
stream.
The radio is much more important.
It froze on me.
I have a good mind not to let them go back into Pressing Issues this time. You have to give us some money. It is a...
That was it.
It's a disaster. That's what it is.
That was
What's
it.
wrong with you people?
I can't believe this.
We're struggling to pay for our second homes here.
And I've only had 3 vacations this year.
You poor, poor man.
Uh,
Let's get on with the show. Remember, call now.
That was
Please, we
it.
need your money. Urgently.
Thanks, guys. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pressing Issues on BCPR. That's
It's not
Vice City
responding.
Public Radio. Radio which gives the public exactly what they want. High-quality educational programming about serious topics, and the consistent reminder that the world is going to hell in a handbasket if you don't give us money. Remember, Vice City Public
Nothing I
Radio
can
is
do
commercial-free because
to get
it's
out of it.
funded entirely by donations from our listeners and corporate funds. So if you're enjoying the show, then make a contribution. I'm Maurice Chavez, and this is Pressing Issues. Pressing Issues is a roundtable discussion group in which we ask self-important people exactly what they think about things, and then they argue amongst themselves for a bit, before leaving with views more extreme than when they came in. Only joking, ladies and gentlemen. This is a show founded on the ancient Greek principle of
Well,
enlightened
that's
people
it.
and the
I guess I'm
American
done.
principle of free
It's
speech. Or is that the ancient Greek principle of feeding wise men
Yeah.
hemlock? And the American principle of being annoyed and loud so nobody can get a word in? I forget. Only time will tell. Now the subject we are discussing right now.
I really didn't want to do this again.
Me, Maurice Chavez, for your enlightenment and enjoyment.
What is going
very
on
serious.
with the bots?
In case you haven't noticed, Vice
Holy
City is
cow.
not a very safe place.
Thanks
These
for
are troubled
banning the
times.
bots.
We are a troubled people. Some would say we are a
Well.
people at war with ourselves. Others would say we are at war with reality. Those who live in other countries
Oh no.
strike to all
Yeah,
our
it
fast
froze
restaurants
on
and quickie
the
marts
final
and say we
level.
are a bloodthirsty bunch
I was
of
just
crazies
about to kill
who
the
let
last
children buy guns from the
3
street.
cars,
Another opinion
and the game
is that
froze.
it is the fault of society that, as Plato said, people don't mean to beat each other. It happens because they are poor or desperate or really
I don't know
thirsty or
why. The
something, need of
PS2
a
is not even
vacation or
hot.
something. Another view is that we are all a
This is the
little
last
confused,
level.
really should stay at home, lock the
Last 2
doors,
cars.
forget about everything as quickly as possible. So, let's
Yeah, I was thought like it's not overheating or anything. It's blowing out like cold air. So I don't know. It must have been the explosions or something, along with the geometry of the airport or something. Well, I guess we'll have to try again tomorrow, and I'll try and spawn them at the airport because they're relatively easy to kill at the airport. Look, I had 10.5 minutes on the clock. This is insane.
That's not entirely true, Maurice.
And the radio's still going. What is going on?
Understand what I'm saying? So I held up pretty pictures and I gave out candy bars to appeal to their most base instincts.
Nothing is responding. Like it's not responding to the controller at all.
Giving you any opportunity yet, my heartless friend. Let me introduce my other guest first.
I hope this isn't going to get personal. I love Vice City more than anyone, and I can prove it.
Yes, that's coming from
I unplugged my controller and plugged it back in, and my controller adapter isn't even responding, so it must be game. Alright, I gotta reset, and just, it'll be nice if I went in and, you know, it worked, but I know it won't. As soon as I reset it, I'm gonna lose my save. Well, my progress, because I didn't save.
Hi, Maurice.
But I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be done. At least I kind of know what to do. We'll try that that method of getting the chopper. Yeah, I'll be able to like start from the beginning tomorrow. That one car was really hard to find inside the buildings like that. The airport is not too bad, but it's still really difficult to control. But they were definitely right. You get a lot of time. I wonder why they're having me do it now. Without the cop uniform. You know, it's so hard to get the helicopter. Maybe maybe by the time you get to that mission, there are gangs after you or something. Like, is that a thing? All right, so what percentage are we at? Okay, I guess it was at the top. 48%. Highest vigilante mission level, 0. That's all I needed to see, yeah. No vigilante data. But we're almost halfway through the game, even though we haven't really done anything, it feels. Yeah, there we go. So, 48%. All right. Okay, that's it for tonight. Thanks to Matadus for raiding me tonight. Appreciate that. Thanks for lurking if you're out there. And of course, chat, thanks for hanging out and chatting with me. At least we kind of know what to expect with Vigilante. That was the final mission that the game locked up on. That is unfortunate, to say the least. But we'll attempt it first thing tomorrow. Maybe now we have a better... If we can try Hovenala's stand to the left thing and then move over, maybe we can cause the soldiers to despawn and get the... If we can get it right away, I think we know what we're doing. we'll get it done. Wow. And, you know, they rate that a 6 out of 10 difficulty. I don't know. Maybe. I would say maybe a little bit harder. A little bit higher than that. A little bit harder than a 6. We'll see. But, all right. Good night, everyone, and see you next time. Have a great rest of your day, night, morning, afternoon, whatever it happens to be, wherever you are. Just getting the chopper, that was like 8 out of 10. You know, you have to consider also that I'm terrible at it, so add that little bit in there, and you know. All right, good night, everybody.